schedule. It'll go really quickly at this time. Girls event precedes the boys event in all events. First event of the girls hurdle finals.
All right, so we're back, and we're coming up with the girls 100-meter hurdles finals. We got Borg of Nashua South. Nope. Hold on a second.
You have a little break, and then that's how you start the meet after the break.
Well, they're off. Yeah. Berger of Pinkerton looks like he's going to take this. Yep.
Very close to second.
That's Verga from Pinkerton, 15:11. Second, Redmond from Bedford, 15:89.
So we got Verga.
Nichols from Bishop Girton.
Verga of Pinkerton, 15:11. Redmond of Bedford, 15:89. Nichols of Bishop Girton, 15:96. Johnson of Exeter, 15:97. Carroll of Dover, 16.78. Thisner of Keene, 17:07. Clooney of Spalding, 17.48. And Reed, Winnicott, 17.50.
Well, second, third, and fourth are pretty close.
Oh, yeah. 15.11. That's a very good time. That beats her time last year by 8/10 of a second. And 2/10 of a second, almost 3/10 of a second faster than she did last year.
So significantly better this year from Maria.
So in the boys, 110-meter hurdles, we got Martin of Merrimack, Rogers of Pinkerton, Lewis of Nashua South, Powers of Winnicott, Spencer of Pinkerton, Vanderslice of Exeter, Trombley of Memorial, and Goslin of Elverin. I'll be looking in the middle there for Lewis and Powers. Should be a good race. Maybe you'll see that state record here.
Perfect race. Should look like a nice wing.
Yep.
I have the results of the boys discus. In 6th place from Exeter with a toss of 115 feet, Rocconi. In 5th place from Somersworth with a toss of 119 feet 6 inches, Andrews. In 4th place with a toss of 120 feet 2 inches from Exeter, Sweat. In 3rd place with a toss of 121 feet from Elburn, Spargo. In 2nd place from Londonderry with a toss of 125 feet, Haggerty. And the winner with a toss of 126 feet 6 inches from Nashua South, Junior Raz Alcalay.
So what do you think, Art? What's going to happen
In
here?
this final, Billy Powers from Winnicott, who won the event
Billy
last
Powers, he
year
looks
with a
really
time
good.
of 14:79.
I mean, from the trials, he looked really, really comfortable.
He won it as a sophomore last year.
I think he's going to be knocking right on the door.
Yep.
But all girls in the 1,600 meters, please check in at this time. All girls in the 1,600 meters.
First time I see the
please
flag
check
moving
in
all
at
night.
this time.
I know it, huh?
A little bit of headwind, but not much.
So basically a west wind, southwest wind.
All
Okay, so they're
girls
starting to get in the
pole vault
blocks
can
now.
come up at this time. All girls in the pole vault.
They're off.
Division
Oh, there you go, and that's what we were talking about. Yep.
24.
So anybody's race right now is Pinkerton in Nashua South.
Yep. Wow.
That's too bad right there.
Spencer
But hey,
Pinkerton,
that's what
1508.
yeah, the-
Taking it forward.
maybe we cursed it, but I'm telling you, that stuff happens.
Rogers from
Yep.
Pinkerton,
He's so probably,
1546.
you don't know what's going through his mind.
Yeah.
But at least he got up there and finished. He can still, he still can compete next week.
Yeah.
This
he's
is
the number one
Martin
seed.
from Merrimack, 1560.
So Spencer of
Sixth
Pinkerton,
is Twombly
15.08.
from
Lewis second.
15.72.
Nashua South 15.1. Rogers of Pinkerton 15.46. Vanderslice of Exeter 15.59. Martin of Merrimack 15.6. Trombley Memorial 15.72. Goslin of Elvern 16.31. And Powers of Winnicott 13.47.
Thank God he has next week to run.
Right. That's
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice rule to have that
Yes.
because, you know, he probably is the best hurdler in New England.
Yes.
So, but that happens.
All girls in the pole vault can warm up at this time. All girls in the pole vault. Now we're going to have the finals of the girls 100, then the boys 100. Again, girls in the 1600 meters should be checked.
And the other thing is, he's a junior, so he's still,
Yes.
you know, he's probably amped up. Not the end of the world. I mean, he's out there. He's taking it pretty good. He's got a smile on his face. He's laughing about it. So I don't think he's down and out.
No, it's just one of those freak things that happens every once in a while. But he knows he can send it next week and he has a chance. So
Yep. Got a little road burn on his shoulder.
Yep.
But hey. All right, so girls 100 meter dash. We got Coco of Bedford, Wright, Merrimack, McCall of Bedford, Levasseur of Central, Borg of Nashua South, Lewis Nashua South, Geekus of Bedford, and DePrizio of Spalding. So we got 3 Bedford girls, 2 Nashua South girls, and the favorite from Central. And they're off. Levasseur out in front.
Can warm up at
That's
this
expected.
time. Boys, triple jump.
That's the one thing about the 100. You don't have to worry about a hurdle.
no,
So usually goes to the fastest. Levasseur from Central.
she was out there way
Yeah.
out.
She smoked it.
From Central, 1260.
So Levasseur Central 12.6, Borg Nashua South 13.02, Lewis of South 13.17, DePrizio of Spalding 13.23, Coco of Bedford 13.27, Geekus of Bedford 13.3, and McCall of Bedford 13.34.
13.33. I have the results.
Boys
of
100
the
meters.
boys long jump. In 6th place from Pinkerton with a jump of 20 feet 1/2 inch, Cosine. In 5th place from Bedford with a jump of 20 feet 2 inches, Bumpini. In 4th place from Nashua South, 20 feet 4.5, Lewis. In 3rd place from Winnicott with a jump of 20 feet 6 inches, Antonio. In 2nd place from North, 20 feet 6.5 inches, Delasima. And the winner.
Okay, the boys 100. We got Chase of Nashua North, Fernandez of Pinkerton, Jenkins of Nashua North, Rumjick of Pinkerton, Mutz of Concord, Antonio of Winnicott, Buccieri of Pinkerton, and Romulus of Nashua North.
Realistically, because it's on the screen, you're announcing all the times of the running.
All right, and they're in the blocks.
Fine, I'll start it.
Larry, can you have all winners go to that Runner's Alley tent? Oh, I just got that text.
Great ball.
Okay, they're off.
Boys 100.
Mutt's got a great start. So it looks like Mutz and Rumjick. Head to head, looks like Rumjick pulling away.
Yes, he is.
And Mutt's pulled up with a hammy.
Oh, jeez.
So
third one, then. There'd be two other hurdles. Winner, Rumwick from Pinkerton, 11:02. Second, Jenkins.
So we got
from North,
Rumwick,
11:26.
11:02,
Third,
Jenkins,
Fernandez
11.26 from National North,
11:42.
Fernandez from Pinkerton,
Fourth,
11.42,
Mutz from Concord,
11.44,
Fifth,
5, Bucheri from Pinkerton, 11.53, Romulus from National North, 11.62, and Chase, 11.67.
All athletes.
So Mutz re-injured that thing. He was in
Yeah.
a battle for first place. Rumwick had just taken him over, but that's probably the end of his night.
Yeah, because it was a little cold, you know.
That's the New Hampshire track and field tent. You're going to be interviewed at that time. All winners
Okay,
of
so
the
what we have now
should
is
go to
the
tent
2017
at the end of the straightaway.
state championships in the 1600 meters. We got Salis of Bedford, Johnson of Pinkerton, Randall of Keene, Fontaine of Elvern, Silverstein of Concord, Corbett of Merrimack, Fluette of Keene, and Flanagan of Bedford.
This should be a real good one.
Should be more runners than that, though. So who else we got on here?
Yes, he.
Yeah, we got Flanagan of Bedford, Julian Bennett of Concord, Connolly of Winnicott, Foley of Exeter, Fontaine of Bedford, Robinson of Nashua South, and Mullins of Timberlane. The top seed is Leah Salis of Bedford with a 4:52. She won that at the. She ran that at the Penn Relays when she won the Penn Relays. So she's a clear-cut favorite here. Brittany Johnson's been having a great year also. You know, 5:07 she's coming in with. So I expect it to be a one race, then the next and second place off by herself, and then the rest of the pack. Salis is running the 800 too, so she might just run fast enough to win.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't want to keep Brittany Johnson in my back pocket too long because she's got a pretty good kick either. That's the only problem. You want to kind of break away and.
From Pinkerton, Spencer.
But winning the Penn Relays this year was phenomenal for New Hampshire running to go down there to win that this year.
That's great. Great stuff.
Yeah.
And at the Lugs game,
And Lugs, yes.
yeah, she come in second, and it was two New Hampshire girls.
Yes.
1-2. Yep. Yep. Right. So they went through in about 74. So decent pace. This Salis is taking off now.
I have the girls' scores after 4 events. Bedford 32,
It's perfect. We're doing distance events right now.
Girton 20, South 14, and Dover 10.
So she's got a 4-second lead right now on Brittany Johnson.
I have the boys' scores after 5 events. North 34, South 32, Pinkerton 23, 4th Winnicott 12, and Exeter 11.
Coach is going to get over. Oh, Coach, thank you. Yeah. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate the job.
All right, we're coming up on the half, and Salis is leading. She's at 2:28, so 4:56 pace.
Half-mile split for Leah
They say she's
Salas
got a
from
4:52
Bedford.
coming in, so she's
All athletes,
cruising along.
recent in event, you
Looks
are
good. She's
considered
putting
an
some
award,
work
but
into
you
it
don't have
now.
to pick
Yeah.
them up. We're gonna have
Battle for
packets
second looks pretty
coaches
tight.
At the end of the meet. The coaches will pick up a packet.
Battle for
at
third
the
and
end
fourth
of the
looks pretty
meet.
tight
There's
also.
no yours in it, except
So there's like
winning teams in
3
the
different
relay.
races going on at the same time, all within.
All athletes, when you
Remember,
go
in the
into
state
net,
championships,
please
you
report to the red
score 6
tent
people,
at the end of the straightaway.
6 places. There's like Pinkerton and Bedford are the 2 favorites here today, so you know Pinkerton definitely wants to get that second place. You know, then there's only a 2-point advantage for Bedford.
Yep.
Bedford, they've won 4 state championships in a row?
Yes.
That's pretty impressive. She looks pretty
The
comfortable.
girls 4x100 meter relay teams, check in at this time, please. All girls 4x100 meter relay teams, please check in at this time. Reminder
But an
athletes,
80-meter lead,
check
too.
in at the
Right,
end of the
coming through in
straightaway the
3:45,
blue tent. This is
so 5-minute mile pace.
Cross country and track.
So I'd say she's got this one well in hand. In 4th place, that's Silverstein. She's only a freshman. Just started a soccer player. Now she's trying her track skills out. Yeah, this is a good battle for second, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Where is Layla? Where is she now?
Who?
Where is she?
It's right there. Yeah. 20 meters to go.
Leah Salas, who's easily winning this event, also won it last year. She also holds the Division I record of 4:52.98.
Yeah, she's letting her rip right now. I don't think she's going to get a record, but she's going to be definitely taking it down victory lane. She's coming hard, though.
Leah Salas from Bedford. Under 5 minutes.
Great effort. So it looks like a 4:55.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, second place.
4:55.37 for Leah Salas, senior from Bedford High School.
We got Brittany Johnson, followed by Michaela Randall, Keene, freshman. At 5:09, 5:10.
Pretty solid.
Silverstein, another freshman.
Second is Brittany Johnson.
5:24. She's coming with, so she's going to get a PR.
Randall,
Gonna run up at 5:21.
5:09.89.
Oh, you got to finish to the finish. Come on.
Silverstein from Concord.
Nothing worse than that. You
No,
got to
no,
run through the
right-
finish.
Right through.
Fifth
have to run through the
Foley from
finish.
Exeter, 5:25.65, and sixth.
So Foley's Exeter
Fontaine from
5:25. She was 4th.
5:25,
Fontaine from Elvern's
and
5:25. Corbett of Merrimack 5:30, and Jillian Bennett
In
of
today's
Concord
meet,
5:35.
The top 6 places in each event score for their team. 10 points for first, then 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1.
So this next race is going to be a good one.
I have the
Got Noah
finalists.
Bellamo, senior, ran a 4:18 recently.
boys,
Jonathan
Bravo.
Allard, who just
Hussein from
helped his
Bedford.
team win the 4x800.
Donahue
He ran
from Alburn.
4:21.
coming in with a 4:21.
Boyan
Calvin Graves, who's fresh,
from
4:24.
Summersworth.
Max Island,
Morris
Nashville
from
North. Jacob
Winnicott.
Winslow.
Rick
Exeter, Jamie Wilkes.
Burton.
Concord, Aiden O'Hearn, Concord.
King from
Aiden
Lincoln.
Sullivan and Bishop Girton. Declan
Ralph
Hodder of
from
Londonderry.
Queen.
Ryan Devine.
Bigelow from Pinkerton.
Concord, Dave
Those
Cook,
are the
Concord.
finalists in the boys'
Yazan
javelin.
Jakib
They
of
should be
Nashville
appointed
North.
at this time
Kerry
to the
Daly
javelin
of Londonderry, and Noah
on the track
Terracina
is the
from Winnicott. So you got
boys'
5 freshmen in there.
I know.
meters.
Two of them my old kids.
Yep. Concord kids all over the place.
Well, I talked to Noah Bellamo early. He said he's going to take it out at 65. So I don't think anybody. The only guy that could come close to out kicking him is Allen.
Yeah.
You know, Allen's got a good kick, but I don't think he's got that kind of kick.
Noah Bellamo of Alburn, the top seed in this event, has.
But it's tough to run from the front.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it really is from wire to wire.
19 in the past this year. Senior cross-country all-stater from Alburn.
I would just like to stay connected, but you know, you can't with a kid who can kick like that.
Yeah.
You got to make a move in the middle. Somehow you got to force the pace early to take it out of him. But he's fresh. He didn't run the 4x800. So
Even when he ran his 2 best times, his 800 and this mile. He ran in the same day too.
Yep.
The Merrimack Invitational. So
Right. He ran a good 2 mile this year too.
yeah, he did.
I mean, he just was running with the guys, and he just blew doors
Yeah.
on them.
Coming up on the 400 meters.
Yep, about 65. What he said he was going to be.
Bellamo,
Yep, exactly.
65 flat.
That's what he told me he was going to run.
Yep. Figures.
Let's see, he's going to do that and see who comes with him.
Yep.
And he's stretching it out now, so.
Finals? Yep. Do you need this back? Yes. Okay. I'll do it right now.
Tell you, the Max Island kid is,
I have the finalists
he's gotten a
for
lot
the
better.
boys'
Yes, he has.
Shot put.
And I'll tell you, the second best kicker in there could be Jamie Wilkes.
Yep.
I mean, he's got some wheels.
From Londonderry.
He's just got to stay close. He was out for a couple weeks.
Alcalay.
Someone fell on his ankle,
Oh, jeez.
and
From Pinkerton.
messing around, and
Longchamp
Make one of those
from
crazy
Timberlake.
YouTube videos, I'm sure.
oh yeah.
From North in Northfleet from Bedford. Those are the finalists in the boys shot.
Yeah, Max
put.
Island making a game of it, huh?
Yep.
Area
As a
at
kid
this
that's improved a
time.
lot.
Coming up on the halfway point of the boys' 1,600 meters.
So we got Bellamo, we got Graves, we got Ireland, we got Allard, we got
Allard.
Jacob Winslow. Winslow's had a pretty good season. He's been solid all season.
Yes, he has.
In the sprint
Wilkes,
relay,
O'Hearn.
Yeah, it looks pretty
Potter.
relaxed. It's sitting back there. Just went by. He looked very relaxed.
Who did?
Allard. He looked
Yep.
very relaxed.
Yep.
4 by 100
Jamie Wilkes does
meter
too.
relay, please.
Look at old Max Island's going to test the waters.
Yep.
Look, that's what you got to do right there.
Yep.
Because you ain't going to out-kick him. So you might as well force it right now.
Yep.
Make it a 600-yard kick. He feels that.
Especially for guys like you, Jimmy, that have no finish.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't out-kick Danny Godin.
Yeah.
The rest of them I could deal with. Yeah, this is a good race. Calvin Graves, a three-person race right
Yes.
now. Winslow's got to get connected back on. I tell you, every time they look down, they look at their legs. They're saying, "What are you doing?"
Belmo, Albert, and Graves.
Coming
400
through.
to go.
3:19.
3:19, 3/4.
Well,
The National North could just look back.
he looked back, so
Yeah.
he's trying to hold the fort down.
Yep. And there goes
Graves.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Bellamo just looked like he's just taking back control.
Bellamo's all he's doing is waiting for Graves to come out. Because I talked to him earlier. He says the only guy that he was a little nervous about was Graves.
Yep.
But if you get a good kick. Winslow, look at him. Winslow's going to
Oh,
scrap
yes.
up a second place there if he can make a move right here.
Is he what year?
Sophomore.
Sophomore. That's what I thought.
I used to have a little rivalry with his father.
Yeah.
His father was a year behind me. He ran for Manchester Central. Great guy. It's fun to see kids of the guys you used to run against.
Oh, yeah.
Belmo from Albert.
It's like Noah stops at the house and drinks. He has water at the house all the
Graves
time.
From Pinkerton.
Look at this. Winslow's going to pull out a second.
Oh yeah. Look at Winslow
Max
go.
Ireland from North.
Good job, Winslow. Look at that.
Winslow from Exeter.
423.
Winner from Belmo, 4:19.93.
Nice
Noah
stuff.
Belmo
Nice.
from Albert.
Nice.
Second, Winslow from Exeter, 4:23.30. Third is Graves from Pinkerton, 4:24.40. Fourth is Ireland from North, 4:25.
So what we had was Bellamo, Elvern, 419. Winslow of Exeter, sophomore, 423.3. Graves, Pinkerton, 424. Max Island, 425. Allard of Keene, 433. Sullivan, Bishop Girton, 436. Hodder of Londonderry, 436. O'Hearn, 437.
Allard must have run the 4x8.
Yep.
And he's the only one there that did, right?
Yeah.
Did Ireland?
It was funny earlier. Someone was telling me, and I said, 433 would definitely get you in the top six. And today, it definitely, what was it? 436 was sixth place. That's how it works in these bigger
Yep, big
meets. It's like the Olympics. You don't need to. You're not going to run a world record in the Olympics.
No.
You know, it's the guy you're running for a gold medal.
Yes.
Sections are different than heats.
And with Noah told you he's going to run 65 for the first
Yeah,
quarter.
he did exactly what he said he was going to do.
65, 65, 65. And
I'll tell you. So after that, going into the half mile coming up, you got nothing to lose.
No.
You go out there because you've already got one in the pocket.
Yes.
So now you go out there and you bust the next one.
Yes.
In taking the 6 best performances. However, the top seeded athletes.
So what we got coming up now is girls 4x100. First heat, we've got Elvern, Elvern Memorial in Winnicott.
4x100 meters. We also have 3 heats. But remember, those are sections on time. They're not going to run again.
So in this girls with 3 teams, there's 3 heats, and it's all based on time. There's no finals. This is the finals.
Yeah, Larry Martin's just over here in the corner just saying that before they used to have heats of this.
Yeah, crazy.
Heats and then they go to finals. And some states they actually do have.
Yeah, I remember that when we used to do that. Good, make the sprinters get some running in. Run 100. Try running 3,200.
Well, some states have 1,500 day before, and then you come back finals the next day.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep, please.
Be my pleasure. Get up, walk
Wow.
around. Run.
And all the heats today are slowest to fastest. So the first heat you see will be the slowest heat. Second heat will be the medium heat, and then the next,
First heat,
the fast heat will be the
girls
fastest.
4x100 meter relay. I have the results of the girls.
So you got to give the
50
advantage to the people that
in
run the
sixth
fastest, so
place
they know the
south,
time is that they
33
put up.
feet,
Yes,
8
definitely.
3/4 inches.
But you never know.
Flag.
Sometimes
never know.
In fifth
you never
place,
know.
Winnacunnet, 33 feet 9 inches. Maynard in fourth place.
And the key about
North,
this, kind of like the hurdles, is
33
you got to get that
inches.
baton around.
Yes.
In
You know,
third
that's the
place
key.
from Central,
You don't get the baton around fast, you have a less than good handoff, or you come out of the exchange zone,
Yeah.
or an excitement like in the 4x400, you throw the baton, something like that, and lose the state championship because of it. We've seen that. So, person running through and they drop the baton right here, slides out of the hand, sweaty palms. Hey, game over. There's a little bit of everything that can play into these.
Memorial.
Yeah, and it's about the baton. It does slow down around the track. That's what the key is.
And the thing is, with the 4x100, you got to have your handoffs down. If you don't have your handoffs down, you can have 4 of the fastest girls out
Yes.
there, but if you can't get that handoff down, that's just time added on.
Yeah.
It's wasted time. So it's
Yeah.
so key to
Yeah.
have that.
If you have a good handoffs, I mean, you have a team that has good handoffs and they don't have a great speed, you can still win.
Right.
Do really, really well.
I remember my old coach, Mike Grogan.
Girls, 400 meter runners,
He didn't care if you were a
second
2-miler, miler, or
all
400.
girls
Everybody
in
on that
the
team
400 meter.
could be asked to do the relay, and everybody on
Yeah.
that team better know how to, to take a blind handoff. You don't be looking back for it.
Yep.
You put it in that kid's hand. It's the responsibility of the handoff to get it into that hand.
The girls' scores after 7 events. Bedford 55, Pinkerton 39, South 29, Girton 20, Central 16.
Well, Bedford sounds like they're on their way.
Yeah.
A 16-point lead already after 7 events, 55 to 39 over Pinkerton. Okay, in this heat we got Spalding, Keene, Merrimack, Nashua North, and Timberlane. And they're off. Merrimack and Keene come in with the 2 fastest times in this heat, 52.56 and
Spalding,
52.57.
Keene, Merrimack, Nashua North, and Timberlane.
So they're bunched up pretty good right now. Like I was saying, Nashua North, that was kind of a little sloppy right there. They had the lead. Now it's like,
Yep.
sometimes when you're in the outer lane, it fools you, but they definitely had the
Yep.
lead, and it's just one of those handoffs. That was the better one.
Yep.
So it gets them back in the hunt, and we'll see what
Keene,
happens.
Merrimack,
Keene has
and
got it.
Keene had a nice handoff that.
Yep.
That one.
Yeah, Nashua North's kind of pulling back up now, but it all come down to that one handoff.
Yep.
Keene wins that. Nashua North looked like
That was Keene,
Spalding was second.
52-66.
Nashua North second, and then
North,
Spalding third.
53-01. Spalding 53-14.
So a solid 52.66.
The one thing about that race too is you got to make sure that you put the right girls in the right spots too.
Right.
Some girls run a little bit longer than others, and some have to take the baton twice. Take it and then give it.
Right. Now that's a good way of looking at it
Yeah.
too. Some kids run better from behind. Some
Yep.
are lead runners. So
Yeah.
that's all coaching and knowing
it
what
is.
the coach. So in this heat here, we're going to have Exeter, Concord, Bedford, Londonderry, Nashua South, and Pinkerton. And the fastest time coming in so far is Londonderry with a 50.60, and then Bedford and Nashua South with 50.91 and 50.97. So this should be a good battle right here for the top 3 places.
like the first girl to be really aggressive, and the gun goes off and she's gone. You know.
Yep. How about that Milford team last year that that broke the state record at
Yes.
48? I mean, that was just. Did they end up winning the New England's too?
I'm not sure.
They were right up there. Okay, they're off. Oh, they had a false start. You know what that means. And there's no worse feeling than being on a relay team and being DQ'd.
Yeah. They're looking at each other going, "Who?"
It's one thing when it's you getting it, you know, you're still gonna feel bad, but. And who do we got? Bedford? Is that? Who was it?
Bedford or Londonderry, they both have the black. What lane is it? What lane is it?
So it was Bedford that was.
Bedford looks
knocked
like.
out. Yep.
Bedford.
So Bedford got eliminated right there. And they were the number 2 seed. So right there, there's 10 points or 8 points that can be taken away from them.
Yep.
So that closed the gap. You know, Pinkerton doesn't have one of the stronger 4x100 teams, but still, that's 8 points that you're not going to get. Or 10 points.
The seeded heat.
And that's how it works.
They
So
run
that's
in
what
there
makes it
many
for a closer meet.
entire race.
You know, you get
They're
those type of
staggered.
things.
You don't really know how they stand until they come off this last corner.
No shaky handoff there.
Yeah, Concord actually had a pretty good handoff there.
Yeah.
So we got
Going to
Londonderry.
the answer, that's Londonderry.
Concord had not a very good one there. So
South,
Londonderry, South, and Concord.
Exeter.
Exeter.
Londonderry High School. 50.30 for Londonderry. South, 51.29. Third is Concord, 51.83.
So Londonderry won that in
Fourth is
50.30, beat their seed time.
52.60.
Nashua South,
Fifth is
51.29. Concord, 51.83.
53.94.
Fourth place, Exeter,
Team's
52.60.
time of
Pinkerton,
52.66.
53.94.
And Londonderry looked like it had a shaky handoff
Overall.
between
So
3
he
and
will
4.
be fifth.
Yeah, Concord.
Pinkerton
2 and 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Londonderry had a shaky handoff.
right. And Concord had their shaky
Shaky handoff.
handoff on 3 and 4. Oh, that's what it comes down to. So now we're at the boys, 4x100, and
Boys
we are going to have 3
400.
sections there.
Time, please. All boys in the 400.
We're going to have
Please
3
check
teams:
in.
Bishop Girton, Dover, and Nashua South. Dover comes in as the top
Like the
seed
girls, there are
in this
3 heats,
heat.
3 sections in the boys sprint relay.
Like I say, all these are finals. Fastest times, top 6 fastest times are the teams to score. Doesn't matter what heat you're in. We get a clean start.
Remember, athletes, where you win an event, like Londonderry's relay team just did, please report to the red tent that's at the end of the straightaway there. All athletes that
All
win
3
an
teams are
event,
pretty even right now.
to the red tent. Girton,
Shaky
South,
handoff.
and Dover.
Girton with a slight lead. Good handoff by Girton. So they should be taking this one home.
Bishop Girton. Bishop Girton.
Girton won that one, 46.97. Dover, 47.39. And Nashua South, 47.73.
73.
Next heat is going to feature Londonderry, Elvern, Memorial, Exeter, Merrimack, and
Londonderry,
Timberlane.
Alvern, Memorial, Exeter, Merrimack, and Timberlane in Heat 2.
Exeter, Memorial, basically 45-7 and 45-38. All right.
Second heat,
Another clean
boys.
start. Second
Yep.
heat.
Girls distance.
All done?
Yep. We got
Merrimack looks like
Oh, okay, you want me now?
they're out there. Oops. Bad handoff.
I have the finalists for the girls' discus. Williams from Dover, Scribner from Bedford,
Yeah, I say it's Merrimack.
Heiser from Exeter,
A slight lead right now
Marion from Girton,
as we come into the
Laughlin from Exeter,
last
Hopkins
handoff.
from Keene, Wambo from
Merrimack
Londonderry,
Out in front, Timberlane.
Rivera
and
from
Exeter.
Memorial. Those are the finals for the girls' discus.
Exeter
Second
kid's
heat
got
of
some
the
wheels.
boys'
Yes.
Sprint relay.
Just not enough real estate. So Merrimack won that one.
Merrimack
45.24.
45.24.
Exeter 45.37.
45.37.
Timberlane 45.69. Fourth was Alvern 46.30. Londonderry 47.49.
Londonderry 47.49.
Exeter, one thing they didn't, they looked at a telegraph in the last handoff. You
They
know,
did.
it was that handoff was the arm was way out back there for a long, long time.
All right, last heat. We got Spalding, Bedford, Winnicott, Nashua North, Pinkerton, and Concord. And top seed is
This is the seed
Nashua
that-
North with a 43.05 and Winnicott 43.14.
Pinkerton and Concord.
Should be a really good battle. I have a feeling that Winnicott's gonna. They have some pretty good handoffs. When I saw them earlier this year, actually, Winnicott not even in. They're not in there. I don't know if they
Top
pulled
three
their
seeds
team
in
or not.
this.
I don't see
Winnicott
Winnicott in lane 3.
North and Pinkerton are less than 3/10 of a second apart.
No Winnicott in there, I guess. So I don't know what happened to their relay team.
Oh, didn't a kid get hurt?
Well,
in
Billy
100?
Powers fell, so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So no Winnicott today, I guess.
And then in the girls' hurdle, someone was missing from the middle of the track, too.
Yeah.
So there's been, and then there was a false start in the relay.
Oh, that's too bad because Winnicott, I watched them earlier this year, and their handoffs were flawless. So I don't know if it was Billy Powers. Maybe he did get hurt.
Or he must
Or
have.
whatnot.
In the hurdles, he ran 30 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't even see him. I
Yeah.
didn't think he was in it. He must have fallen or something.
Yeah, he fell on. Billy
First-
Powers
first-
fell
first.
on the first hurdle.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
He didn't just fall. He must have got hurt too, huh?
What's a barn burner out front?
Yeah, Pinkerton's the defending champions.
Oh, it's a bad handoff right there.
So this would be good if Pinkerton and Nashua North. I mean, they're probably.
Pinkerton won this last year.
Yep.
It's Pinkerton,
Pinkerton?
and North.
Yep.
He's,
You ain't gonna catch him.
nope.
So Pinkerton wins that one.
one. Yep.
Yep.
Pinkerton
43.1, 43.01. Nashua North 43.30.
Third
Bedford
is
44.39. Concord 45.02. And Spalding.
Concord, I'm sorry, 45.02. Well,
Okay.
that means Merrimack, who ran a 45.24 in the second heat, will end up getting 5th place overall.
So that was no joke with Pinkerton, 43.01.
43.01 breaks the Division I record by 1/100th of a second.
As you hear, Larry Martin just announced Pinkerton just broke the Division I record by 1/100th of a second.
Just ran 43:01.
No joke there.
No, it wasn't.
They came to run.
43, significantly faster this year.
And it's always good when you run your best time when it's state championship time.
Yes. Okay, women's 400.
In the 400, we're going to have 2 heats. The first heat's going to have just 2 girls in it. And then we're going to have 6 in the second heat. So a total of, actually a total of 7 girls today. So in this heat, we got Marina DiPrizio of Spalding and Sarah Padellaro of Timberlane.
When all girls in the
You would think that the 400 would be one of the more popular events.
Yes, I know. It's amazing how many kids will drop out some of these events.
In the
Yeah.
Coaches.
300 meter hurdles. In the girls 400, we only have 2 heats. The first heat has 2 runners, and the next one has 5.
It's really strange. I mean, it's 1 lap. That's it. I think it would be the most popular event.
I don't know. You've run the 400 before?
Yeah. Oh, I know it's a gut wrencher.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it up there with the 600, 800, and 1,000,
Yeah.
Being posted on the side
or the 1,200 in distant medley relay.
So
But
anything beyond
400
5, 6
is not
you wanna see,
my
those are
not
all
my
being
favorite
posted
event.
on the side of the concession stand.
It's a tight race right here.
Wire to wire right there.
Padellaro from Timberlane and DiPrizio from Spalding. Good race.
All the way through. You got to run through that finish.
One of them is guaranteed to place because there's only 5 in the other heat.
So that was a good one.
Padellaro from
Padellaro,
Timberlane,
Timberlane,
60.80. DiPrizio from
60.80, and
Spalding,
DiPrizio 60.90.
60.90.
So they both ran 2 and 3 seconds faster than they were seated. So that's pretty good. They left it out there.
And if they did it right, they'll have a headache for hours to come.
Yeah. And this heat, we're going to have Simpson
It wouldn't surprise me if
of
both
Memorial,
of them
Graves,
end up
Pinkerton,
overall.
Devani of
We have so
Concord,
close,
DeAngelis,
60.8
Bedford, and Nigro of Bishop
60.9.
Girton.
We only have 5 in the seated heat.
Right, and those were quality runs.
Yes, they were.
What they just ran was faster than basically only 3 people have ever run faster. So it's actually 4 in this event right there. Someone dropped out.
Well,
Looks like DeAngelis of Bedford dropped out of this one.
she's another girl from Bedford.
Who's missing? Lane 2, is it?
Yeah, I would say Bedford girl's missing in this one. My money's going to be on Grace Devani in this one. It's going to come down to Devani and Graves.
How about Pinkerton?
No, it's definitely Bedford missing.
It is, it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
It should come down. Devani, she placed 3rd in New England last year. She's defending state champion.
It's Grace Devani from Concord.
Nice time. Wow.
She's got some wheels.
That's Devani.
So Devani of Concord, 57.04. Graves, 58.43.
58.43.
Simpson is 101.12 from Memorial, and Nigro from 101.80. So the,
Padellaro ends up finishing 3rd.
so the 2
DiPrizio
girls
ends up finishing 4th
from the first
from
heat
the
are going to
other
finish
heat.
3rd and
So they
4th.
both
Wow,
broke
that's pretty good.
61
It is. A
seconds.
lot of points there.
Grace
Yep.
Devani also won this event last year. Last year she ran 57.96. Just ran 57.03 this year. Grace Devani,
Hey, Grace Devani, she's only a sophomore.
sophomore from Concord High School.
Okay, and the boys 400, we're going to have 3 heats. Seems to be a little bit more popular event
Yes.
with the boys. We're going to have Simon Moria from Bishop Girton, Ballagharan of Pinkerton, Maloney of Concord, Hall of Concord, Lewis of Memorial, and Eckenrode from Nashua North.
If a representative of the Pinkerton Boys Sprint Relay and Londonderry's Girls Sprint Relay could come up to the press box at some time, I've got a special award for both of you. Pinkerton's Boys Sprint Relay and Londonderry's Girls Sprint Relay teams.
the boys score in the bottom. It's very easy. Haven't done that one for a bit.
So these kids are all about the same speed. The two fastest, Patrick Hall, 52.84, and Colin Maloney,
First heat,
52.94,
boys,
both from Concord.
400.
Larry, how many heats?
3.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see some, you know, the 400, you'll get some guys out of the slower heats that do show up. Just
Yeah.
it's that feeling of that being out in front and not giving up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That gets you into that position.
Don't yell at her, Larry.
He's a sophomore, a junior, and all of a sudden he finds himself up running up front. Helps.
Yeah. It's Colin Maloney right now of Concord.
Yep.
First heat, boys, 400.
North kid coming up outside.
The piano just dropped on his back or something, Maloney. Too bad Patrick Hall's been sick, and he's been running some really good ones this year.
52-58.
So 52-58 from
53-64.
Concord.
Third is Lewis from Memorial.
Ecken Nashua North 53.74.
Fourth is
Lewis of
Moria
Memorial
from Girton,
54.26. Moria of
54.51.
Bishop Girton 54.51. Belleron of Pinkerton 55.29. And Hall of Concord 55.55. It's too bad because Hall's run some good times this year.
Yeah.
Pinkerton 47.
We'll get a barn burner. Pinkerton and Nashua North both tied at 47.
Yep. That was a barn burn. I saw them run that last week at the Londonderry Invitational. It's incredible.
All right, second heat. We got Haji of Pinkerton, Amazino of Pinkerton, Hanlon of Pinkerton, Ellis of Nashua North, Vero of Bedford, and Phelps of Pinkerton. So you get four Pinkertons.
Have you looked at the Exeter place for Alpha Registry? Oh, hey, no. I like that winter cover. That's a great photograph, man. Love that.
Tell you, this freshman, Zach Vero, he's got some speed.
Yeah.
He's figuring it out still, but he's not afraid to get out there. So right now it looks like Bedford and Pinkerton. We'll know more right here as they make that final turn. Nashua North pulled into the front.
Yep.
So we got Brazen Ellis, looks like he's going to dig his way, and Pinkerton looks like he's going to take the next 3 places.
Yep.
Good.
That's Ellis from North.
So Ellis, Nashua North, 51.82. Amazino of Pinkerton, 52.36. Hanlon, 52.43. Vero, 53.93. Phelps, Pinkerton, 52.95. And Hodge, Pinkerton, 54.64.
54-64.
Okay, final heat. We got Lamoth of Keene, Mina of Nashua North, Giraldi of Bedford, Woodman of Pinkerton, Kenny of Bedford, and Mangetta of Concord.
Yeah.
Woodman's been running good, 49.2.
Yeah, that's what I said. They saw them run last week. Yeah, they were incredible. It's perfect right now to run too. No wind.
Nothing.
Third and final heat, the seeded heat of the boys 400.
Okay, they're off the final heat. Hey, Woodman, he runs light on his feet, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
And Giraldi's keeping him right in his sights.
Way better than everyone else. The Bedford and Pinkerton kid, they're both 49s.
Yeah, now look at him turn it on. Woodman's
Yeah.
got some. He's got some speed.
Yeah. Well, look him go.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Get the speed burner on now.
Pinkerton.
He's gonna have a great time
Oh
here.
yeah, it's going to be well under.
Wow.
Noah Woodman
Is that a state record or what?
from Pinkerton,
48.74. Lamoth of Keene, 50.61.
Division record.
Kenny
The division
Bedford,
record
51.48.
flat was set in 1998
Mangetta, 52.09.
by Jamie Coughlin.
Lamoth,
So a record
42,
that's almost 20 years
52.27.
old.
Mina,
And second, Giraldi from Bedford,
53.31. 48.74.
50-61. Third,
Unreal.
Kenny from Bedford,
You just see the difference.
51-48.
It just
Fourth, Mungetta from Concord, 52.09. Fifth is Lamoth from Keene.
And guess what?
52-27.
But he's only a junior.
Ellis from the other heat.
I'd make him an 800 meter
runner.
runner.
Yeah.
Fourth overall with his time of 51.82.
the kid from Concord really ran well up to 200 meters, and
Yeah.
he had problems.
So
Yep. He's
sixth
new to
overall
running.
will be
Yeah.
Lamoth from Keene, 52.
But he ran real well. I was impressed on the outside there. He was running really well.
48.74.
Wow.
Hurdle crew.
Such a fun class in the first round.
We need the intermediate hurdles out. Girls' height, please. Girls' height for the 300.
Yeah, we've got coming up next will be the 300 meter hurdles.
Relay, right?
Girls. There'll be 3 heats on that. So we're just going to wait until they get all the hurdles set up. We'll have some valuable points for Pinkerton there because they were tied with Nashua North.
Yes.
So these aren't supposed to say 400, right? Oh,
In spite of going to Pinkerton.
And Pinkerton will probably pick up some more points
no, you can't.
in the hurdles also.
I bet money he could kill you.
Just when they have 3 guys in the fast heat. And then they have the fastest kid in the second heat, so probably have a shot at getting some big points there. That's the problem, you know. Pinkerton, they've got the bases covered this
Oh,
year.
they do.
I'm from New Jersey. I can't read.
I mean, in the past, they've always had some great distance runners. I mean, they have a good distance crew this year, but they've got sprinters, they've got everything.
Everything,
I
yeah.
mean, they've got weight events, they got javelin throws, they've got it all.
I did mention that I would.
It's interesting how it goes in waves, though. You know, teams and
Yeah.
the events and.
Seems like some of the field events are down this year. I mean, the
Yeah.
best shot putter is like 45-10.
Your coach is gonna get all
You know, seems like there's always been 50-foot throwers.
Yes.
You know, I was on a team, I think we had 3 50-foot throwers and probably 4 guys over 45 just
Sure.
on one team. So I don't know what's going on with that or...
all
Sometimes the
athletes-
competition just makes everybody rise to it. You know.
Yep, right, exactly. I mean, nothing was like 7 years ago when you had Dominic Filiano throwing
Yeah.
64 feet.
Yeah.
You know, and then they had the kid from Milford that threw 60.
Yeah. And Nashua North, Nashua South's always had good throws in the past.
Yep.
Yeah. And I swear to God, they always helped each other, you know, throw better.
Right. I ran into Ed McCabe the other day and Greg Taylor,
Okay.
both UNH teammates of mine, and you know, those guys both still look like in great shape. They could come out here today and win.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bet against them. I can tell you right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
He's gonna do the meet.
I am going to Division I.
All right, in this first heat, in the girls 300 meter hurdles, we're going to have Breed of Keene, Pitton of Merrimack, and Caro of Dover. They're all about the same. All, you know, range from 50.61 to 50.94, so it's anybody's game here.
That's a nice way.
Semifinals. One ticket, 2 games.
Again, Maria Verger is probably the favorite.
This
Little
is
head
the
and,
first
head and shoulders
section
above
of the
everybody
girls'
else, but not that big,
300 meter
not that big of a
intermediate
difference compared to
hurdles.
where
We
she
have
was
3
in the
heats
110.
on time.
So the first heat's off. Girls hit the hurdles
Boys
all about the same
scores
time,
after
just as
9
we expected.
events. Bedford 55, Pinkerton 47, South 37, Concord 26, Girton 21.
There's nothing else there for me.
Pretty close.
Yeah, they're all three anybody's game. You know, on that last hurdle, anything can change
Oh.
there.
Yeah, then you gotta jump over.
Dover, Merrimack.
Now it's Merrimack Dover.
Yep, the Merrimack's taking it. About where they're seated, they ran. So Pitt and Merrimack, 50.05. Carroll, Dover, 50.29. Breed of Keene, 51.79.
Keene, 51.79.
Nope.
I have the results of the boys pole vault. A tie for fifth
Next
place.
heat will be Drew of Nashua North, Noble of Spalding, DeCoste of Elvern, Clooney of Spalding, and Nichols of Bishop Girton.
With a jump of 12 feet from Pinkerton Miller.
Again, they're all anybody's game here. They're all about seated about the same, you know, ranging from mid 49 to mid 50.
With a jump of 12 feet 6 inches from Bishop Girton.
That's what you want. You want a nice close race, everybody pushing each other. There's nothing more discouraging being in a race and have one person way the heck out there, and you have no way of measuring yourself.
Yes.
Like, hey, how am I doing?
I agree. I think it's great when they're all pretty close together.
But so many races come down to the last, like, 40 yards.
Yeah.
Second to last hurdle to the last hurdle, boom. The whole game can change. So that's why you got to stay in the hunt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right.
However, when all of a sudden you can't go to 80.
Right.
So you have to know well ahead, so you shorten up to go to 90, you know?
I remember
It's really.
when I was a kid, I saw an interview with Rolando Nehemiah.
Oh, yeah.
He was talking about
About it. And then if you have a windy day this way,
yeah.
you know, you're coming here, it's the hardest part, and you hit a wall. It's like,
It's like Clooney of Spalding
Yep.
to a slight lead. Actually, she looks like she's got a pretty good lead right now.
Yep.
And then you'll see the stuttering steps start to come down. That's when you can tell they don't quite have it down yet. But she's got a pretty decent lead, and she can just
Yeah.
power through.
I'm sure. Yeah.
One more to go. She's got a good one going here.
Yeah, she does.
A real good one.
It's in the
Yep, she's gonna do some damage with that one. Noble of Spalding 47.67, Clooney of Spalding 49.31, Drew 49.73 of Nashua North, Nickel of Bishop Girton 50.05, DeCoste of Elvern 50.27.
Nichols from Girton,
It was a real good heat.
50.05. Fifth DeCoste from Elvern, 50.20.
Yep. Noble might place with that.
Cedar Heat is coming up. I would venture a guess that Noble will sneak in there.
Is Larry Martin listening to me? He's doing his commentating off of me. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And I'm in between, and I think you guys are fighting over this.
Actually, I'm learning quite a bit from Larry.
Yeah.
No. They like it. They actually told me they like it.
Puts a little fire in their eyes, right?
High school.
Yep.
Huh? Puts a little fire in their eyes.
I'm going to break you guys up in about 2 seconds.
All right, what we have in this one, we have Langevin of Exeter, Coco of Bedford, Rochko of Salem, Berger of Pinkerton, Wright of Merrimack, and Johnston of Exeter. As I said before, Berger's, she's the favorite, but not as clear-cut favorite as she was in the 110. Oh, we got a clean start again, which is good.
Oh, no, it's just saying. It'll look like. What? It'll look like.
Berger had a little stutter step on that
Yes, he
first
did.
one.
Yeah.
And that one. So you don't know. Once you get thrown off your rhythm,
Yep.
you better get back on it. You have time to get back on it in the
Yes.
300, but
But still, you lose those steps.
yeah, then you start you start doubting themselves. You start thinking about other things. She's got it back now.
Yeah.
But hey, it's a tie right now. Who's got the
Pinkerton.
most? Salem girl gets her act together right here. She's gonna. No,
No.
Berger's gonna.
Berger's
Looks
gonna-
like Berger's gonna take it.
Berger, yeah.
Yep, she won. It wasn't mistake free, but she won it. So Verger of Pinkerton 45.83. Ludgo of Salem 46.46. Johnston of Exeter 47.91. Coco fourth in this heat. Bedford 48.64. Langevin Exeter 49.20. And just as Larry Martin predicted,
However, Noble
Noble from Spalding.
from the other heat is going to place third overall with her 47.67.
Saw that one coming.
Noble
Yeah, that was-
from
that's really good.
From heat 2.
So I can tell you a story from my year, and I know I said this before. Gary Turgeon, a freshman from Portsmouth, wins the 300-meter intermediate hurdles from the slowest heat. His senior year, he gets beat by 3 of his own teammates, right, and places 4th in the state. How's that work?
I don't know. It happens though. This is the meet that strange things can happen.
In that year, it was loaded with hurdlers.
Yeah.
But he went out there and tended to business, and ran fast enough, and next thing you know, he's state champion as a freshman. Never repeated it again in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
I guess it's better to have it than never have it. Okay, in the boys' hurdles, we're going to have 3 heats. We're going to have Barry of Elverin, Mayor of Timberlane, Hendrickson of Dover, Zhang of Nashua North, and Masgood of Salem.
I want to go all the way around the track. I already came all the way up here. I don't mean to intrude, but. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
First of 3 heats. Boys 300-meter hurdles.
It'll be interesting to see if Powers is in this, because I think he might be done for the night.
Yeah, it might be.
Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
Right now we got Zhang of Nashua North out in front. Looks pretty good. Dover right there, right on the shoulder. Looks like Dover's going to...
Ooh, it's going right to the end.
Yep.
Dover. Yeah, Dover.
So Henderson of Dover pulled that one out in the last hurdle, 42.97.
Henderson.
Zhang of Nashua North, 43.2. Mayor of Timberlane, 44.18. And Barry of Elvern, 45.89. Mascot,
Fourth is Barry from Elvern, 45.89.
I'll start.
Girls scores after 10 events. Pinkerton, 57. Bedford, 57. South, 37. Concord, 26. Girton, 21.
So in the second heat, we're going to have Goslin of Elvern, Patton of Exeter, Vanderslice of Exeter, Cellini of Pinkerton, Kenny of Memorial, and Nickel of Concord. And they're in the blocks right now.
If you heard that, the girls right now are tied. Bedford and
Pinkerton?
Pinkerton, 57
Ah.
points apiece.
No, your coach is going to get everything at the end.
I have the results of the boys' javelin in 6th place from Somersworth with a toss of 143 feet 4 inches. Lorien in 5th place from Keene, 149 feet 5 inches. Rathbun in 4th place from Pinkerton, 150 feet even.
Connor Cellini looks out in front.
In
Pinkerton,
3rd
freshman.
place from Girton,
Freshman, and I tell you what, he doesn't look like a freshman as far as his...
Rate
No, it's
in
Yeah, he
6th
looks
place
good.
from Malvern,
There's a future
163
state
feet
champion
4
right there.
big strong kid.
Donahue, and the winner with a toss of 166 feet even from Pinkerton, senior Colin Bigelow.
Yep, he's going to be a good one.
Yep.
The winner of that heat,
41.74, Cellini.
from
From Pinkerton, Vanderslice, Exeter, 41.88. Patton,
In second,
42.25. Nickel of Concord, 42.44. Kenny of
41.88.
Memorial, 42.52. Goslin of Elvern,
In 3rd
43.22.
place, Patton from Exeter, also 42.25.
He was a big freshman, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Fourth
big and
place,
strong.
Nickel
Yep.
from
Looked
Concord,
good.
42.44. And 5th, Kinney from Memorial, 42-52. And 6th, Goslin from Alvern, 43-22.
Third heat, we have Rogers of Pinkerton, Lewis, Nashua South, Spencer of Pinkerton. I don't know if Powers is over there or not. Sutton of Spalding, Hodge of Pinkerton.
You know how you asked earlier if you could get me something?
Yes.
Cheeseburger would be great.
Yep, Powers is there. So
Cheeseburger with ketchup and a Diet Coke. If you would.
we'll see.
No hurry.
Okay. We'll get there.
So Larry Powers is in this one.
You want?
Powers is in this one.
He is?
Yep.
One I could see. But the real.
Oh, no.
Seeded heat.
We have Powers out in front. Probably wants a little revenge here.
Keep Merrimack. Or to keep Winnicott.
Yep, he looks good. And then a whole slew of Pinkerton
Yeah.
guys.
Leading is
Oh, look at
Billy
him.
Powers from Winnicott. He's the only one who's broken 40 seconds in this event so far this year. Billy Powers from Winnicott
Wow.
Jr.
He just broke 39.
38-80. Second, Spencer from Pinkerton, 40-45. Third, Rogers from Pinkerton.
So Powers of Pinkerton, excuse me, Powers of Winnicott 38.80. Spencer Pinkerton 40.45. Rogers Pinkerton 40.87. Lewis Nashua South 41.84. Sutton of Spalding 42.07. Hodge Pinkerton 42.77.
Fourth
Yep.
with his 41.74.
So again, we had a placer from the
Connor
second
Salini
heat.
from Pinkerton,
Connor
a
Salini of
freshman from
Pinkerton, freshman.
Out of the slower heat is going to place fourth overall.
That's pretty good accomplishment.
Very good. Like you say, you never give up. You know,
No.
you never know.
Especially in these unpredictable races like the
Yeah.
hurdles.
This kid won too. This kid's in the
All right, so we're going to have 2 heats of the 800. First heat, the slower heat, will be Tangway of Central, Bardsley of Elverin, Ewing of Girton, Jewel of Dover, Smigliani of Elverin, Averco of Pinkerton, and Sullivan of Pinkerton. Top seed time 226, ranging from 226.02 to 231.99, so a 5-second range. So it should make up for a pretty decent race.
Mhm.
And sometimes, you know, you see in the second heat, you're laying the gauntlet down for that next heat to, you know, you can't make it a tactical race. I remember back in, I don't know, was it 8 years ago? Oh, it would have been more than that. Paulson and Hall,
Oh yes. Yep.
you know, coming out of the third heat and winning the New Englands.
Yes.
It forces you to put a time up. I mean, the clear favorite to win this event is Leah Salis, but you know what? It's not all just about first place.
No, it isn't.
Pinkerton needs to score some points here. Bedford's going to score their points, but it's time. Every point counts. So you got 2 girls in here in the
I
second
have the
heat.
results of the boys' shot
Well,
put.
first heat,
In sixth
if they
place
step up,
from
they could probably get 1 or
Yes.
2 points. It could make the
42 feet
difference.
7 inches, Haggerty in fifth
And I'll tell you
place
what,
from
you get a little bit of
Pinkerton,
adrenaline,
42 feet 11 inches,
a little bit more adrenaline
Bigelow,
when you're running for a team, not necessarily running
Yes,
for
run for
yourself.
yourself,
When you're in
yes.
the hunt to win a team thing,
42 feet 4
yeah, in the
inches,
back of your mind,
Benisi,
especially as the meet goes on,
Yes.
there's more and more adrenaline.
Yeah, because not that many heats, not many things left.
Right.
Longchamp,
Oh, we've got the 800, 200, 30, 200, 4x400.
45 1 3/4 Norfleet, and the winner with a toss of 45 feet 7.5
First
inches
lap.
from Nashville North, senior Joseph Allen.
So decent first lap there. Central and Girton leading the way.
Boys scores after 13 events. Pinkerton 111, North 69,
They've opened it up
Yep.
now.
South
Oh, the girl in front is really opening it up now.
Yep.
Bedford 34, and Winnicott 26.
The boys team, the Pinkertons really opened it up, huh?
Mm,
111 to 69. We kind of knew that was going to happen.
yeah.
You start adding up field events.
the old names, right?
Put West in,
Central.
I wonder how Nashua,
Oh, Ben.
South and North together would have done against them, the way it used to be.
That'd be quite interesting. It's a big school.
tough.
Yeah.
Athletic wise, you know, it really was. Remember those soccer teams they had?
You know, you always wondered that.
Yeah.
Central girls just plugging away, huh?
224.
Yeah.
Right?
That's Tangway from Central, 224.46. Second is Jewel from Dover, 229.
Tangway Central 224.46. Jewel
Third
from
is
Dover
Smigliani from Malvern,
229.84. Smigliani of
230.24.
Alvern 230.24.
Fourth is
Bardsley of
Malvern,
Alvern 230.80. Overco
Fifth
of
is
Pinkerton
Overcoat
231.19. And Sullivan of Pinkerton 235.
Sixth is
0.14.
Sullivan from Pinkerton, 235.14. With
Okay,
all
in the fast heat-
girls in the 200 meters, please check in at this time. All girls in the
Fastening, we got Leah
meters.
Salas of Bedford, Johnson of Pinkerton, Sweet, Nashua North, Saunders, Alvern, Carrillo of Merrimack, Duchamp of Central, Schmidt of Bishop Girton, and Pepin of Central. So a lot of Central girls here today.
Yes.
Remember the powerhouse teams they
Oh,
used to have?
Yes, they did for years and years.
It's the
No one
senior
had touched
heat of the
them.
Girls 800 meters.
I'm willing to bet that second heat's going to place in this
Yeah.
first heat. Something's going to happen. We got the lights on now.
Sailor's just taking it right out. Yeah.
Yeah, Brittany Johnson in second. Pack has got to stay close. Salis is seated nearly 11 seconds faster than the next person. I'll tell you what, New Hampshire
Leading is Leah Salas.
is probably
from
one of the
Bedford.
strongest states in
She
the
won
800 this
Yes.
year.
Last year.
I mean, we got
She
some
also won
208s and
the
209s.
1600 tonight. She won the 1600 also last year.
Look at the goats.
Senior Leah Salas.
She
from
uses,
Bedford.
look at her use her
Her
arms, so.
seed time in this event is 11
she puts it
seconds
all in
faster
there.
than anyone else. 67 at the 400. 67 for Leah.
Again, it's a race for second.
Yeah. Ooh, a little trip in there.
It's gonna be our secret.
I tell you, Salis puts everything into it.
Oh God, look at it go.
She kind of looks like Michael Johnson. You know, that same kind of style in the 400 back a few years ago in the Olympics. The 800 is loaded. And I tell you what, don't count out Corinne Kennedy being the best of them all.
Right,
Because her dad and mom were pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll see tomorrow when she runs. She had a little hip flexor issue, and so she's not going to be able to defend some of her titles in the hurdles.
100 to go. It's Leah Salas from Bedford, defending champion in this event, winning a double event tonight.
Double win at chicken dinner. There we go. Another respectable time, 2:13.
Leah's time of 2:13.67 breaks the division record.
Wow, another record for her.
Division record
2:13.63 for Salis. Johnson, 2:18.
Ariana
Saunders,
Vallis
Elverin,
from Central in
2:20.99. Duchamp from
Second,
Central,
Johnson
2:21.96.
from Pinkerton,
And Carrillo,
2:18.92.
2:22.84
Third is
from
Sweet
Merrimack.
2:20.16.
Shailene, Saunders, I think, just missed the school record.
Really?
Yeah,
Fifth is
it's been for like
from Central,
30 years.
2:21.96.
Huh.
And sixth is Carrillo.
She's going to
Merrimack,
UNH next year.
2:22.
Yeah, they get one of the best women's programs.
Yes.
I was talking to Bob Hopper the other day. I was telling him, I said, man, that's unbelievable
Yeah.
job they've done.
He's done a real nice job up there.
Boys,
So in this
200
heat, we got
meters,
Jack
check
Taylor
in.
of Winnicott, Aiden Sullivan of
Boys,
Girton,
200 meters,
Kindop of
check in at
Keene,
this time. Boys,
Anderson of
200
Spalding,
meters.
Striker
First heat of
Coyle
the
of Pinkerton,
boys,
and Nate Nichols
4x100.
of Concord. Range from 204 to 206. So a lot of younger runners in this race.
Yep.
Jack Taylor's only a freshman running 204.
Not bad.
My son ran against him in the finals of the 4x800 at Salem,
Okay.
and they had the baton like equal, and then the kid just got a whopping lead on my son, and he finally reeled him in and got him.
Yeah.
But I mean, this kid's tough.
$57, $58, $59,
Yeah.
$60.
So they're on like a
61,
202 pace.
61.
Getting a little rain right now, starting to come down.
This guy's pretty nice job up here, right?
Rainy days and Fridays always get me down.
Let's keep moving up.
Nate Nichols pulling in front.
Kid's not going to give it to him, though.
Nate's one of the best cross-country skiers in the state. Won the state championships last year. He wasn't on the cross-country team this year. He went off to Denmark, so he was the third man coming back from Concord. And so we'll have him back for
Oh,
next
nice.
year. But he's about to feel it come back up on him. He's got to
First
fight it off. You got to fight it off.
Oh, that kid.
Kid wire to wire, though.
Yep.
Nice job.
204, 205.
Yep. Anderson of Spalding.
Anderson from Spalding,
205.94.
Second is
Nichols,
Concord,
206.71. Winnicott Taylor,
208.70.
208.70. Kindop Keen, 212.30. Coyle,
Fourth is
216.
Kindop from Keene, 212.30. Fifth is Coyle from Pinkerton, 216.60.
All right, in the fast heat, this is going to be one of the races of the night. A good
Yep.
one. We got Bellamo again, Graves, Zano, Swanee, Little, Wilkes, and Connery. My feeling is Zano's going to make something happen here if he wants to do something, and he's going to have to force the pace. He's the fresh one.
Yeah, Zeno's always playing second fiddle to everybody. Yep.
Great kid.
Oh, great kid. I've known him since he was a little boy when he did gymnastics with my son, and he also danced.
Right. You never can count him out.
Today, I hope he didn't. They weren't any good.
That was Larry Martin who said that, not me.
It wasn't me either.
He's got power with Londonderry, not me.
What did he get?
No, oh boy.
So this would be interesting to see
Yep.
what transpires here. Actually, I don't see Allard in there. Don't count out the boy from Timberlane. He's pretty strong too.
Yep.
Swanee. Noah looks a little tight.
Yeah, he does.
Looks a little tight.
400,
Little Zano's going to give him a ride in Swanee.
59.57 at the 4.
You got to make a move sometime, boys, because you can't let it hang.
Yeah, not with Noah.
Nope.
No, he's pulled back the lead. Doesn't like to pass. That's
Unless
for sure.
you got Noah Woodman 400 speed.
Yeah.
This Swanee kid, he's dangerous though.
Yeah,
look
look
at
at
him. He's big, he's strong. Here we go. Right here. This is the race right now.
Yeah.
Graves is making a move. Zano, you got to stay in the fight. Nope, it's all Bellamo.
Bellamo, yep. Here he goes.
He just knows. When you know you're going to win,
Yep.
you know you're faster than everybody else, it's a big advantage.
Bellamo from Malvern also won the 1600 tonight.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that, huh? Nice race, 156.
Great double for Noah.
And the second half was faster than the-
Yep.
81, 155.81.
That's the beauty. When you know you're better than everybody else, it's a nice luxury. He won by 3 seconds. So Bellamo 155.81, Graves Pinkerton 158.36, Swanee of Timberlane 159.6, Zano 2 minutes, Little from Dover 201, Connery 202, Wilkes 206.
202.79.
No, Zano's going to Virginia, I believe. University
Wow.
of Virginia, studying engineering, I believe.
Noah won this event last year also.
That was a good day for Noah Bellamo. So we got now the 200. So we'll have 3 heats of the 200. This is one of the oldest records on the book.
Yep.
Kathy Lawson, 1971. It's been around forever.
Yes.
It is the oldest record. So in the first heat, we're going to have Jelly of Concord, Marv Elverin, Vidal
Girls and boys
from
Yeah,
from
but-
Timberlane,
200, we have
Wade
3
from
heats.
Concord, and Thomas of
Heats
Timberlane.
based on time. 6 places come from the 3 heats combined. Seeded heat is always third.
So we got it pretty close
Was that
range for
record
that.
and time?
Oh,
There we go.
yes, it was, yeah.
Dirt track? No, oh, I know. She was phenomenal.
Girls track just started that.
Yeah.
It was like the first or second year of girls track. We'll look for a girls one though. No, it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Going well, Larry?
Yeah.
How about out there?
Okay, they're off.
Yeah.
We only got
First heat, girls, 200
4 athletes in
meters.
this race. One of them dropped out.
You didn't have to buy food, did you, Larry?
No.
Elvin Girl.
Yep, Liz Mara. Tight one.
From Conklin on the outside. Looks like she's coming up.
It looks like Mara's going to take it though.
Mar from Alvern.
Was it go from
Mar,
Conklin?
27.55.
Nope, Mar 27.55,
Wade
Wade from Concord 27.66, Jelly
Third is Jelly from Concord,
27.77,
27.77.
Palaro of Pinkerton, Timberlane
Fourth is
28.
Panalaro from Timberlane,
3-1.
28.31.
2755, 2766, 2777.
Easy.
As a math person, I did. I mean, I couldn't.
You want 2788?
I couldn't do the next person.
Second heat, we got Michael of Bedford, Simpson of Memorial, Lewis of Nashua South, Sono of Memorial, Choate of Nashua North, and Sweet of Exeter.
3 jumpers in a row had a progression like that. And you look at Mike now and you go, that's a great mathematical progression. And I watch Mike like Mike go, he's too much into math. But
I mean, I did. I couldn't read the 4th time.
All girls in the 3,200 meters, please check in at this time. All girls in the 3,200 meters, please check in at this time.
Lewis.
That's Lewis from Nashua South.
She looks strong, huh?
Yeah, very strong.
Lewis, 26.
Lewis from Nashua South, 26.90. Mike Simpson
Second
of
is
Memorial,
Simpson from Memorial,
27.63. Michael of
27.63.
Bedford,
Third is Nicole from
27.64.
Bedford,
Sweet of Exeter,
27.64. Fourth
27.69.
is
Choate,
Sweet from Exeter,
27.70 of Nashua North.
Fifth is Choate
And
from
Sono
North,
Memorial,
27.70.
28.40.
And sixth is Sono from Memorial, 28.40.
Okay, in the third and final heat, 200. It's going to be McGrath, Londonderry, Verger of Pinkerton, Levasseur Central, Borg of Nashua South, Devaney of Concord, and Graves of Pinkerton. This could be one of the most exciting races of the night right here.
Yes.
You're putting some champions in here against champions. This is the battle of the champions right here. You got Berger, you got Devaney, and you got Levasseur. Three champions. Who's going to come out on top? I'm going to put my money on Central.
It's going to be so close.
I don't think it's going to be close. I think she's going to smoke him.
Oh, yeah, the Griffin Central.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she is.
Oh, she is. Look to go.
It's just perfect. See if Devaney can get a second.
Yeah.
Ooh, Devaney's coming up, though.
Yep.
She's in the hunt.
Katia Levasseur from
Ooh,
Central.
coming close.
Levasseur. Strong.
Lavasser from Central.
All year.
25.77.
So Lavassia Central,
Second is Devaney
25.77.
from
Devaney Concord, 25.89. McGrath, Londonderry, 26.23. Graves, 26.47. Berger, 26.54. And Borg, Nashua South. Tell you what.
And Beatty just ran out of some real estate. She just like,
Yeah, and Devaney just ran the 400.
Yes.
And she just ran quite a bit faster than her seed time.
Mm-hmm.
3 heats of the boys.
So that was a good race.
that was a good race.
Not easy coming back for a 200, 400.
No.
All right, and the boys, we're going to have 3 heats. First heat will be Glennon of Bedford, Lewis of Memorial, Bolden of Dover, Fernandez of Pinkerton, Moyer of Bishop Girton, and Ballard Guion of Pinkerton. Yeah, if that was a 400, it would have been Devaney's.
Yeah.
If it had been a 300, it would have been Devaney's.
Yes.
Lavassia, she looks good, though.
Yeah.
She's smooth. She's not a big girl either. She's
small.
She's small. She looks like a distance runner.
Yes.
Jack asked me, he goes, hey, do you want to work for me to connect? There was $73 before taxes. After hosting on Friday night.
And you'll probably spend almost that much in gas and food to get up there. First heat.
All right, we got
boys
Pinkerton.
200.
Yep, Pinkerton.
Eduardo Fernandez.
Fernandez, Pinkerton, 23.18.
23.18. Glennon of Bedford, 23.82.
Third is
Moria, Bishop Girton, 23.86.
Fourth is Belageron,
Belageron of Pinkerton, 23.87. And Lewis, 25.37. Moria's pretty good sprinter for a distance runner.
Yes, he is. I know.
You know?
Runs cross country. He does.
Right, does well.
Yeah. He ran the 400 also today. So.
Right, yeah, I remember running like 54.
Yep.
The second heat, we got Speltz of Spalding, Romulus of Nashua North, Meaner of Nashua North, Martin of Merrimack, McAleer of Exeter, and Page of Memorial. Seed times from like 22.89 to 23.34. So someone definitely could come out of this
Yes.
heat. Get on a good roll. $200 seems to be, when you have a track event, it seems to be the most popular event.
Yeah.
For some reason. Seems to get a track meet. Seems to take the longest, the most. It seems to be popular.
Second heat, boys 200 meters.
Merrimack Kid, yeah.
Yep.
North Kid, Merrimack. Merrimack, then North.
Martin from Merrimack. 22.99.
Yep, he came in
Second
with
is
22.89.
from
So
Exeter, 23.24.
Martin Merrimack won that one in 22.9 now.
Third,
McAleer of
North,
Exeter 23.24. Man of Nashua North 23.36. Romulus, Nashua North 23.51. Page of Memorial 24.17. And Spetz Spalding 24.19.
The exit kid came on right at the very end, and that was.
Yep, you look good. Looks like some more rain might be rolling in here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Dark
Have the
clouds.
results of the girls' discus. In 6th place from Keene, Hoffman, 91 feet 2 inches.
Okay, final heat will be Hanley of Winnicott, Jones of Central, Giraldi of Bedford, Rumjack of Pinkerton, Mutz of Concord, and Jenkins of Nashua North. I don't think Mutz will be in there, but
In 3rd place from Exeter,
Pulled up with a hammy
Kaiser,
earlier in the year.
98 feet 1 inch.
early in the day.
The runner-up from Dover with a toss of 112 feet even, Williams, and the winner throwing 117 feet 2 inches from Bedford, senior Shauna Scribner.
Gonna get you boys triple jump final. These and there are 2 on the other page.
Gotta wait.
That's fine.
Should be a good race between Rumjack and Giraldi. Too bad about Mutz because it's sort of been a
Yeah.
good one for him, 100, 200. Especially because he was defending runner-up.
Once it's finished,
That's when you love being there.
See it, yeah.
Oh, we got another hammy pull.
Oh, jeez. Give Merrimack, I think.
Another Winnicott.
When it kind of okay. It's a blue jersey. That's what it's on.
Rumjick all the way.
Wait, yep.
Final heat. Roomwick from
I don't
Pinkerton.
want to stop him.
No.
2205.
2205. Rumjick.
Second,
Giraldi, Bedford,
from
22.89.
Bedford, 2289.
Jenkins National North,
Third is
22.91.
Jenkins from
Jones
Newark,
Essential, 23.52.
2291.
And Hanley.
Martin from Merrimack from the other heat will get fourth with his 22.99. Fifth will be Jones from Central, 23.52.
Yeah, he was
I have the finalists.
way ahead on that
Yeah.
one.
for
Wasn't
the
even
boys
close.
triple jump. Mullen from Bedford. Montini from Bedford.
That's why you can't give up in the second. You're in second or third heat because you
Rogers
never know.
from
No.
Pinkerton.
You never know.
No.
Adamine from Memorial.
So next up on the tracks, the 3200, to be 18 competitors in this, led by Jackie
Adam
Gaughan, who just ran a 10:05 earlier
Buckmeyer from
in the
North.
year. She's the defending
And
champion,
Delasima
and have a feeling
from
she's going to
North.
go out and wreck the state record. And Carolyn Fisher, 10:35 coming in. Jenica Monesto from Concord. Carolyn Toll,
All boys in the
Bishop
3200
Gurdon,
meters.
Kendall
Check this
Bush,
time.
Cross of
All
Pinkerton,
boys
Gregoire
in the 3200
of
meters.
Londonderry, Bellamore of Elvern, Tangway of Central, Braccio of Nashua North, Sullivan of Exeter, Madison of Nashua South, DeMille of Pinkerton, Mahoney of Bedford, Connolly of Winnicott, Bennett of Concord, Comey of Nashua South, and Subsis of Winnicott. So, in this 3200, you've got one of the best runners in the nation in here, Jackie Gaughan. She just ran a 10:05 at the Louks game. Her state record's 10:24. Her Division I championship record is 10:32. So I would expect her fresh. She didn't run the 4x800 or the mile, the
No, she
800.
did- no.
So she will probably be trying to break 10 minutes today, I would think. That would be something, huh?
It'd be perk weather, that's for sure.
Yep.
No wind, perfect.
It'd be interesting to see how long Fisher can stay with her.
Jackie Gaughan from Exeter, a junior in this race, who won it last year, who holds the division record, who also holds the state record of 10:24:27, has already run a 10:05:71 this year. That is one of the 3 fastest times for a girl in the United States this year.
Get an applause and
Yep.
yeah, we're ready.
I would have loved to seen her against Cheryl.
Oh God.
You know. I still think Kathy's the king.
Yeah.
Till you take her down.
Oh yeah, she biting nails.
Coming up on the 400.
And it's interesting, Kathy's helped coaching her.
Jackie Gaughan, 73.
Jeez. Caroline Fisher, second place.
Yep. And Caroline, there's nothing to take away from her. 10:35 as a freshman. Are you kidding me?
Lokes, yeah.
Looks game.
When Jackie ran her 10:05, it was at the Louts games in New York, where she won. She went through the 1,600 meters there in under 5 minutes.
That's a little creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
They would have won the 1,600. She could win the 1,600 in her first 1,600. But she wants to, yeah.
What did she go through the first lap? And I missed that.
It was about around it was under 75.
It was under 75.
Yeah.
Fisher-
At the boys'
Fisher's
scores
just
after
saying,
15
okay, graduate
minutes,
already.
Yeah,
Just graduate.
graduate.
What? She's got another year?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
North 75, Bedford 42, Elvern 34, and South 34.
Yeah, she looks strong. Nothing. Hey, Fisher's right in the hunt.
Yep.
Girls, see if you can find one.
Yeah, she's coming through in 2:30, so she's running
Yeah.
10-minute 2-mile pace.
Her 800 time was 2:30. Jackie Gaughan's 800, 2:30.
Fisher's at 2:36.
That's a
And
bad
then,
either.
and then you get the pack, who's running decent.
Yes, they are.
You know what I mean? They're still on basically They're on 11-minute pace.
Pace, yeah.
So nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong at all.
And the girls
Any other
scoring
year,
after
any other
12
year,
events,
They'd be all together.
Yeah, you know, and you'd be like, hey, well,
Pinkerton 65.
sometimes you
South
just have these
37,
anomalies.
Yeah.
Concord 26.
But distance run in New Hampshire,
25.
I haven't seen so many girls in the 800 mile and 2 mile that
Yes.
is this strong.
It has been the year for sure. Last
it
few
is.
years has been
Nope.
incredible.
Would they go in New England's and cross country? 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
And we stacked a few more in there.
Yeah.
You know, and Souhegan won it for the girls.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And Cole Brown's dominated for all those years.
Yes, I know.
So,
Come on, 3/4. She's just strong as can be.
right.
Just-
She's still right on 5-minute mile pace.
Coming up on 1200.
So 346. So right now she's 502. She's on 10:04 pace.
Yeah.
Second is Carolyn Fisher from Bishop Gorton.
In the world. It's a great race for third.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is a great race.
I mean, third place right now is they're battling.
Yeah, they are. It's really nice to see.
412 through 3/4. There's nothing wrong with that. That's when you get a superstar in the same race. It's hard to measure
Yeah.
where you're at.
No, I have not. Come on, I was telling Jeff. I mean, Carolyn is phenomenal.
Right.
And you can tell that if you look where the rest of the race
Yes.
is. If you don't look at Jackie, right? You just look at. I mean, I think I would have had Jackie run the 1600 today for team points. I mean, you know, then next week or the New
Right.
England's, I'm not sure what the purpose.
What is the score on the girls right now?
Well, that was
Way ahead.
Like 50 points.
No.
No, that was the boys. The girls is only like 12.
Huh.
Yeah, and the boys.
It's
Pinkerton's-
Bedford over Pinkerton
Yeah.
right now.
But in the at Pinkerton's they had like 50 and
Mhm.
Boys.
over north. And the girls had only 12 points.
Right.
Would you go through the mile in? 504 mile.
Yeah.
Like, when she was at Loud, she didn't win at Loud. She was second.
Yes.
Right.
So I mean, she had people to run with all the time. She went 10:05 and was second. That's a phenomenal race. In White Plains, yeah.
Jenica Monesto just
Opened it
pulled
up
in
here.
the third.
Yep.
She's the third seed. And she's very capable. She ran 11:04 the other day. So
It was interesting that last lap they stretched out a little bit there. Yeah, girl from Concord's really pushing right now.
So she's got a 22-second lead right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, the girl from Concord, she's a quality runner. She's going to be going to UNH next year, and they say a great program.
3 laps to go for Jackie.
Sometimes she has a hard time figuring out if she's going out too fast, going out too slow,
Yep.
but she always finishes strong.
Carolyn
Yep.
Fisher from Girton.
So I think once she gets with some other girls that are all good, Yep.
Oh yeah.
she gets with some
Second
other
away from the
girls,
pack is
so
Monesto
she'll figure it out, and you
from
watch. She'll be a
third
stud.
place.
And it's a program to go to right now. The girls are just excelling.
I mean, you got a 429 mile on your team.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? One of the best steeplechasers in the United States, cross country runner.
Yeah.
And they've got, I mean, look at Shannon Murdoch, how good
Yes.
she is.
Yes.
419, 1500.
Yep.
I mean, Exeter has had so many. Good
Right,
individual
Twombly,
girls.
how good she was. Exeter today, Winslow coming in second place in the mile.
Mile,
I mean,
yeah.
hey, it's he played it smart. He was racing for second.
Oh, and
Yep.
he
He-
let the others do all
yeah.
the
He knew,
He's
yeah.
come back. He's like fourth or fifth most of the way. Oh, here we go.
It's incredible.
Mile and a half. 2 laps to go for Jackie.
It's not that fast right now. 10 teens.
Yep. She looks like 7:43. I think my son's probably safe tonight. He might be able to beat her tonight. I remember when he came here one time, and she went up and posted a time faster than he did, and then he just felt, oh, I got to get myself in gear. I think I actually credit her for his development.
Go from Concord really pulling away from that other pack.
Yeah, she looks good.
She looks real strong. It's fine.
One thing about her arms aren't coming up, she's not tightening up, and she looks relaxed.
The next pack.
Violet Sullivan from Exeter is no joke either. Yeah. She's a very good runner, very capable runner, and she's just being a little bit overshadowed, but I mean what she's doing is she's running fine. There's nothing wrong with that. As we're seeing, some girls develop it, as distance runners at different rates.
Jake Gunn's looking back. I don't know what she's looking back for.
Well, she's not going to break 10, but she's going to put a good time in.
Yep.
Was there a bell lap there? Did I miss that?
I didn't hear it either.
What is she going to run? 10:10? 10:15?
High teens, I think.
Yeah.
Every last one's slowing down. That's why I'm not sure why you do this. What are our 2 easy ones? This is work out.
only going to run one event today.
Right.
You'll be running 4 events today.
Mortimer told me that one winner.
Yeah.
Won the state record in the 1500. Instead, he ran the 1,000, the 6 to 15 in the relay.
Right.
He did. He won them all. We won by 3 points.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, if you're going to win.
He said, but I want to get the record. Good.
Yeah.
I want to win the meet.
Right. Team.
Brought you all
Team.
over the country to run, so I think I can make those decisions.
Right. Team's always first.
10 flat now.
Yep. She's got a good one going though. She's got to break her state record.
Yep.
State record's 10:24:27 for Jackie.
She's got the state record. No problem.
Jackie Gone, junior from Exeter, 10:19:97, breaking the state record of
10:19:97. So she broke the record,
27.
state record.
Coming in second, Carolyn Fisher, Bishop Garten,
And Carolyn Fisher's going to be under 11 too.
only a freshman.
She ran in the relay, that didn't she?
Yep. So 2 girls under 10. I mean under 11.
Yep.
So 10:50.
Carolyn's time,
Five.
Oh, look at this race right here.
10:55,
Look at this.
48.
Good
Oh,
for Ashley.
Joshua North.
So-
Come on, you got to throw gear in there.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Nothing worse than lose
Bush
like
from
that.
South, 11,
So Bush of
33,
Yep.
and Modesto
Nashua South
from
11:10,
Concord,
33.
Nice at the end there.
Modesto
75.
11:10, 75. Toll of Bishop Girton 11:15. Cross of Pinkerton 11:16. Sullivan, Exeter 11:19.
From Pinkerton 11:16:93. I would like all girls 4x400 meter relay teams to check in at this time, please.
All right, I can only tell you,
Girls.
I might have to
4x400
leave just for a little bit on this one.
Okay, all right. That's okay.
I'm going to stay in here for a little while,
All
but then
right.
if it gets dicey, I'm going to go down
All
there
right,
and do some
sounds good.
yelling. I think this 3200's anybody's race right here. What's that?
Where's your son going?
He's this one.
Oh, I looked into this, I didn't see him.
Yeah, he's 9th.
No, they pulled him.
Yeah, they pulled him.
They pulled him out.
He
Not
went to the
gonna run.
pizza shop.
That's not earlier. So, seriously, I looked and looked for
Yeah, no.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, he's ranked 9th. He's the sleeper.
Probably looked at the girls.
Yeah.
Because at the middle school meets, I could always make fun of him.
Right.
Because he was the father, so.
So who we got in this 3200
Think
at?
about it,
Fall back.
We all did. I had my daughter.
Yeah.
You had your son.
Yep.
You had your son.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's scary.
It's certainly fun, isn't it?
Yo, it is.
Yeah.
All right, so in this race we got the favorite, Vorback from
Yes.
Nashua North, Connor Muse from Nashua North,
Bill.
Gary of Keene, Ireland, who ran a great mile, DeRaps of Keene, Gagnon of
Vorback's
Pinkerton,
fresh, isn't he?
Bastic of Pinkerton, Vanderslice, Exeter, Kenzie, Concord,
You're right.
Velasquez, Keene, Hoobadoo, Timberlane, Bosch Dining, Concord, Hawkins, Nashua South, Joey Curran, Nashua North, Alex Duncan of Concord, Fernando of Keene, Nash of Bedford, and Thompson of Dover. All right, they're off.
Big field in the boys' 3,200 meters. This race should be a lot closer than what the girls' race was.
Someone's taking that pretty quick.
Andrew Derry's got the lead right now. Now he's looking around. I don't know what the heck's that on. You just go out and run. Vorback's up in front right now. So all you got to do is you got to keep Vorback in sight. If you can keep him in sight, it's anybody's race. If you let Vorback go, it's gone. So that's my feeling. Anybody in this race is has got a chance. You just can't let Vorback get the big lead.
Yep.
But that's what's happening. So it's Vorback and Derry right now. Max Island, Tim DeRaps pulling up into third right now.
From Nashua North and Andrew Derry from Keene.
It's all right. Let Vorback go out. Derry's going to try to keep it close.
It was from last week.
Oh,
Keene's got second, third, fourth, and fifth right now. They're going to be a strong cross-country team next year. They were the ones that won the 4x800. They've got things going right over there.
Yeah, they have.
Still early in the race. Only a minute and 40 seconds into the race.
I have the results of the
You just got to keep Vorback
long
close.
jump.
Yes.
That's the
In
whole
sixth
thing.
place from Pinkerton with a jump of 15.
He feeds off of the front.
Rogers in fifth place from Exeter, 15 feet.
If it doesn't
10
get big
inches.
enough, he's doomed.
Ward.
He's already looking down at his legs. I don't think
In fourth place, 15 feet 11 inches from Bedford.
he's going to keep it close. There they go.
Dobroski.
Kid in third is Velasquez.
Third
He's
place
a
from
freshman.
Salem, 16
And down
feet,
goes
9
Gagnon.
3/4
That's too bad.
inches. Nipper.
Gagnon's a good runner.
In
Yep.
second place,
You know,
17
get his
feet,
act together. But he's got heart. He'll get back in there.
Central,
At least with a 2 mile, you can do it.
and
He's
the
still
winner
still
with an
2:30 at the half.
identical jump as
But that
Manasseh,
doesn't do good for your
17 feet,
psychological
2.5 inches.
thing.
the
But now,
place
hey, what you got to do
from
now is you got to
the
climb the
second
ladder.
best jump
You got to
after
climb the
one.
ladder.
So the winner,
Still
whose
a large
second
pack in
jump
there.
was better than
Yep.
Manasseh's, is Molly Redmond,
As they come back,
senior from Bedford.
Gagnon will just climb it. Mark my words, he won't come in last.
No.
Vorback's getting his lead.
Scores after 15 events for the girls.
6-second
Bedford
lead right
91,
now over Andrew Derry.
Pinkerton 73,
You just
South
can't let that get to the
44,
mile. You can't have it being over
Concord
10 seconds. If
38,
it's over 10 seconds,
Central
Vorback's
Yep.
going to win this race.
Derry seems to be they're closing in on him.
You're right. The field caught up with the Keene kid. The Keene kid is the Keene coach's son.
Oh, is it?
And
Okay, so it's only 8-second lead.
With the athletic trainer, please report to the pole vault pit. The athletic trainer, please.
Like I told my
to
son,
the pole
first is
vault
nice,
pit.
but second's better than third, third's
Yep.
better than fourth,
Fourth.
fourth's better than fifth.
Yeah.
That's where you got to think of these things. I said, if he gets away from you, he gets away from you. I go, but you got to be in that pack. You can't be the guy getting caught. You have
Yep.
to be the guy moving your way up in. The pack looks pretty good.
Coming up on the halfway point, 1,600 meters.
If he's sub 450, he's got a chance. He
David
should win it.
Orbach
If he
from
doesn't,
Nashua, junior from Nashua High School.
he looks pretty relaxed. But the pack is going to come strong.
Yep.
His teammate from Nashua North might be his own demise.
448.
4:43 for David.
443.
Yeah, so he's capable
a
of that.
massive pack after that. Second through sixth place wide open at this point. 4:51, 4:52.
So it's a 10-second
for the
lead.
main pack.
If you're within 10 seconds at half, you can catch him.
Yeah. The pack's pretty large. The Volbeck still out in the lead. Followed by a massive pack.
$1,200 coming up. David Borbach, Nashua North.
Chase pack.
1,200 time.
Chase pack seems to be catching up.
5:56.
This thing's just spreading out a little bit.
He's got about a 7-second lead.
Yes. So they have moved up a little. The second pack is starting to move and it's starting to spread out a little bit.
Which Conky kid is it? Centauro.
Oh, jeez. Let's see.
Right, it is Conky kid, isn't it? Is that his son?
It might be.
Where's Jimmy when we need him?
He's down.
Still have the Nashua North. Volbeck, it's still lead. Followed by Pinkerton, Concord, Keene, Nashua North. Concord Kid's going to second.
2 laps to go. 2 laps to go.
Quite the intensity in that second group.
Some of those guys are guys that are fresh.
Yeah.
They're not the names that are up in near the top.
No.
Yes.
He's had about the same lead pretty much the last mile.
Yes.
But
Lap to go.
Amy Sanborn and Nate Lavassa, please report to the timing tent. Amy Sanborn. Nate Lavassa, please to the timing tent.
Kim Derry, the kid from Makeen looks really, really strong.
yeah, they're starting to make a run.
Yeah.
That's Nate LeVay.
But I
to the
think they're
timing
going to run
tent.
out of real estate.
Yes.
She doesn't know where he is.
20 meters left. Looks like David Volbeck has this. Well, it's second place. Got it. They gone a little earlier.
Yeah.
100 meters to go. David Vorbach, Nashua North.
Wow, look, keep him Concord.
Making a run, but
Yeah,
a little too late.
Yep. 9:31, 32, 33, 34.
David Vorbach, Nashua North, 9:34.79. Second, Mackenzie from Concord, 9:38.63. Third, Derry from Keene, 9:42.31. Fourth, Vanderslice from Exeter, 9:43.98. Fifth, DeRaps from Keene, 9:45.24. And sixth, Muse from North, 9:46.49.
So we go back in first, 9:34, followed by McKinsey, and 9:38, followed by Derry, 9:42, followed by Vanderslice from Exeter, 9:43. DeCaps from Keene was in fifth, 9:45. Buse from National North, 9:46. Cusa from Keene, 9:47. And Duncan from Concord, 9:48. Some really quick times. Up next is the girls 4x4. And James is back.
Well, congratulations, David Borvash. That was a good run.
All boys in the 4x400 meter relay should be checking in at this
Okay,
time.
first see the girls 4x4.
Boys, 4x400 meter relay teams. In the girls and boys relay, we have 3 heats in each. 3 heats in each.
That was fantastic.
Because you yelled at him.
Oh, no, he knows. We didn't plan.
That was really good.
He killed it. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry.
What?
He broke his leg in wrestling.
No.
He broke his leg, then he was in the key to go up a weight class. He beat 3 state champions in a row, made it to the win, was the last New England champion.
Wait, then he broke his leg.
He broke his leg before that. In wrestling.
But how? Wait, not. You have to be out for a few months when you broke.
Broke the fibula, the non-weight bearing part of the fibula. Yeah.
Okay, so 4x400, we got Dover, Elverin, Memorial, and Winnicott
16 events.
in the first heat.
Boys score. Pinkerton 131. Nashua North 86. Bedford 42. Alvern 34. Nashua South 34.
Coach. Yeah.
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 He ran a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that right after the mile. The 1600. I keep calling it a mile. Yeah. For us, old time.
Okay, the break-in.
9:60. 9
Like 4 times around. Yeah.
Okay, seed times here, 432 for Dover. Elverin is a 425. Memorial 424. And Winnicott 427. So pretty good range there.
Right now, Alvin's in the lead.
What do we have for a girls' score? Bedford, are they way out in front, or
Yes,
is it?
yeah.
So they're comfortably.
Yeah.
But it was done well. It wasn't just getting it done. It was done well.
Yeah, I think
Here we go.
Softball and baseball stuff being probably because the fields.
So solid. 210.
Yeah.
Monday,
Yeah.
we had a ton of rain in the Seacrest. It was, I mean, really bad. Eric said they got a ton within it was windy.
The cutter on the other side over there.
That was up to Concord at 1 and the sun was coming out.
Well, no, overnight. Overnight.
Oh, yo, we got a massive here. Oh, in Londonderry, we got massive. All night, I wake up, you know, you
Yeah,
hear it was
thunder
so
and
high.
lightning.
Yeah. And it was-
So I think that was the issue, but and disappointed. Come on, man, let's go.
Get it done.
Let's go.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
the kids.
Yeah. And the kids are
ready to go.
As a coach, you have,
I
it's
know.
impossible to get them down.
I mean,
Everything you've done is for that day.
It was funny all week. I was telling him, I said,
lunch at school. Bring the kids in. They would get
a kid from Pinkerton,
Yeah.
he owns the music place there. Hayward,
Yes,
Scott Hayward.
yes.
I kept saying it was a sophomore
Yep.
that won it. I go, he was playing Corey, and he came up and beat us all.
Oh, I know.
Sophomore year.
Yep.
I was like, you kidding me? I kept saying that all year. I go, don't think of sophomore. I mean, of course, Corey Thorne won it. And,
Yes.
you know, but
You never know.
no, you don't know. Championship races just like the Olympics. You know what I mean? It's
You don't know who's fresh and who's not fresh, and you
right.
know,
And,
yeah.
and it's like running for a gold medal.
Yeah.
You don't care. You don't care how fast you go. You care.
Yeah.
You care if you win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about placing. You want that gold, silver, or bronze.
Yeah.
That bottom line.
And that's what's nice about the Meet of Champions. It's
Right.
It's for your individual event. You know, it's no team score. It's individual scores. The individual titles at the Meet of Champions.
Right. Exactly.
This is for the team. You know.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, when I was in high school, I never got a chance to run a single event like in the championship because we were always when we won the state championship. We basically beat Nashua with 6 guys.
Yes.
But we all maxed out on. You know, we
Yes.
all ran like 4 events.
Yes.
So we weren't going to. I remember in the indoors the year that we lost is 417.
they smell good.
417.
So we got his Memorial 418.56.
418.56.
Winnicott 425.53.
425.53. Third is Dover.
Dover 429.59 and Elverin 430.79.
Yep.
So the way it's set up now is when you have your top 3 people, your 3 racers, three places get to go into next week plus the fastest time.
Yes.
So that enables those kids that have to double, triple, quadruple.
Yes.
You know what I mean, to use their past times, which is way more fair
Yes, it is.
for an individual too. And the way it was before, oh boy, you really where the order that the race was stacked in
Yep.
was probably where you were going to race in the Meet of Champions.
Yes.
If you're a good miler, hey, that's great. But if you're a good 2 miler and you've already run the 800, the mile, and we didn't have the 4x800 back then.
Yes.
Thank God we didn't because we wouldn't have won those state championships. I think Nashua would have had a better team than that.
Yep.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it was a pretty good. A good burden to put on you if you were on a team that was battling for a championship.
Yes.
So we got the second heat coming up. We have Nashua North, Concord, Keene, Londonderry, Exeter, and Spalding.
When I was in high school, it was a 2-mile man, but it was always at the end.
So times here coming in range from 4:19 to 4:22. So
Very
again,
close.
anybody's race in this race. And maybe one of these teams can, slide in,
Sure.
place in the top 6. They most likely they will. That's how
Yeah.
it usually works out
Yeah.
with these.
Oh, nice. Jeff said, let there be light, and there was light upon the throne.
Let there be light, and Larry was born.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know what Grogan used to call you, right? He used to call you God.
God.
He did.
Yeah.
I remember that. Like, hey, it was great.
God.
Coming into the first handoff,
Okay, we got Londonderry in the lead.
Londonderry, Exeter, Concord.
Londonderry, Concord, Exeter, and Spalding.
We'll see when they cut on the other side.
62 at the 400. A religious necklace has been turned into me. It was found around the first turn area. If you've lost the necklace, come on up to the press box and describe it for me, please.
Huh?
I'll say St. Christopher's, come on, say it's there.
How do you know?
I'm religious.
Look at his shirt.
You're what they people say.
Oh yeah, you are God.
Hi.
Who's yours?
Necklace?
No.
Oh.
Londonderry, Concord,
Londonderry and Concord.
204.
206. Halfway. Excellent, excellent time.
Yeah, you're all excited there, Larry. Like, dude, you won't catch your crowd.
But I really needed that on the last grade.
They really do.
All right, good job.
Londonderry's got this. This is coming up the last leg.
So we got Grace Devani finishing this. Where's Concord located? So they're too far behind. So it looks like Londonderry.
It's a pretty quick time.
Maybe you can get a couple out of this.
Put the light bulb in your mouth.
Let's go. Nice stride.
Yeah, she looks strong, huh?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna make up that distance.
Londonderry 304.
It's gonna be a quick time.
You know what? You are so biased.
So Concord will get every one of these girls.
Concord.
To watch.
Like, Concord, so biased. Once a Lancer.
Always a Lancer.
Well, Londonderry's really opened up a big lead in this one.
Let it run my tie for the track meet.
It was the only way we knew you were
I
important.
gotta class this place up.
100 meters to go. That's Londonderry.
Londonderry looks pretty good. They're gonna place.
Yep.
I'll tell you right now.
Concord's really running well.
Look at that time.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's the fastest time.
Londonderry,
That's faster than-
4:05:02.
Larry, that's faster than any seed time.
Yep.
That's a good.
Concord 4:14:04.
Wow, that was really fast.
13,
That's gonna put the old pressure.
4:17:14.
Yep. On the
Fourth is Spalding,
next heat for sure.
4:17:38.
Pinkerton comes in with a
Fifth is
4:06.
North, 4:18:62.
Just like we were talking about. I mean, that puts the pressure on.
4:19:39. Next is the third and seeded heat in the girls 4x400.
Hi there. Did you pick up a packet for Katya? Did you pick up here?
You'll fit me for the whole team?
Well, just, yeah, central. Yeah.
So you have no one else in the meet, right? You're not gonna get anything else, right?
No.
Okay.
They're all done.
Boys
Yep.
too?
Boys too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That girl's
We
got
had-
some wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks good,
It
man.
was fun to watch her today. She had like a hip issue, so she was like, my hip hurts, and I was like, she's so
I
sad.
remember the first time I saw her this year when she was running against Concord.
Yeah.
Devaney. I go, who's that girl? She's got this.
She's tiny. You don't see it
No,
coming.
that's what we were talking about. Though. She's a distance runner.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
what she looks like.
Where's she going next year?
She's talking to Gordon. She plays soccer, so she really
She
wants-
does?
She would like to go to Gordon.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to push her. I'm like, track is more
Anybody
up
can play
here.
soccer.
And she's small. Like, you're gonna get injured. You're gonna
Yeah,
get beat up.
It's different in college.
It is. It is.
A Nashua South run, I think, in the 32 left this by the start.
Okay.
So we can find a coach.
They make that clear. Anybody can play soccer.
Yeah, you said that nice and loud.
Okay, for the third heat, we got Merrimack, Salem, Bedford, Pinkerton, Bishop Girton, and Nashua South. And just to let you know, they're going to have to put up a spectacular time because 4:05 just came out of that second heat, and that's faster than anybody has run this year. So that puts the old pressure on big time.
I haven't gotten a phone yet. I usually get 3 to 4 phones in a meet. Right. People leave them all over the place.
I see that this is 8:05.
That was Arthur Merz who made that statement.
Yeah. I don't dare touch soccer. Not in New Hampshire.
We'll just
My best runner I ever coached was a soccer player, and he came out and won the 800. And he went on to do little great things in track. Rob Edson, remember him?
Oh yes, of course.
Another one.
National
Good
champion.
soccer player. Yep.
In
I got my first college win ever against him.
Yes.
He had a full beard, right?
Yep.
We're running in the steeplechase. He had left Colby, went to Springfield
Yes.
College. I beat him in the steeplechase. I turn around, I go, shakes me, hey Jimmy, how you doing? And I said, Rob? I go, if I had known you were in this race, I probably wouldn't have beaten you. Then he went on and he won the national championships in cross country.
Yes, he did. Yep. I was coaching at ULowell at the time in 1987, I believe it was. 88.
Nice guy. He's running well right now.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
is.
I think he's like 53 or 54, and he's one of the top guys in the state. Great guy. I almost went to Colby. In fact, I stayed with him. No, I stayed with Todd Coffin, but I hung out with him when I went up there for my college visit.
Yeah, because I remember running against him in college. Him and Todd Kaufman, actually.
Right. Kelly Dodge. And
Yeah. God,
that
yeah.
whole
Yep.
Jim Westcott was recruiting me to go up there.
Bedford coming up the halfway
Almost went.
point.
So we're coming to the halfway point, and it's looking at 202,
202.
203.
203 for
Jeez.
Bedford.
It's going to be close in that first heat.
Sure is.
It looks right now that London will be second at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the gap is.
Londonderry put out a great time. I mean, what were they seated at? 419?
Didn't appreciate that. He didn't understand how great of a time that was.
No, I understood fairly well that it was a great time. I just was commenting on how it
This is closing up right now.
Yep. Pinkerton going to the front.
Yep.
So the favorite's going to the front.
That's what gave it away.
If it was a Concord time, that was very good.
I would have been super, but not as much.
You would have been a little bit more pepper.
I would have been a little bit.
So Pinkerton's taking over the lead.
Yep.
Oh, we didn't pay attention. It was what happened. He was way behind. It's Pinkerton and Bedford.
What's the score right now in the girls? Bedford's got it.
So they'll both be like 4 or 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe not. Maybe Bedford.
They put the old pressure on to do it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, kept it honest.
But you know, sometimes it's easier to run like Londonderry did.
Right.
You know, if you're pretty good, just to do it. You know,
Yeah.
You don't have to, don't worry, no pushing, you shoving, you just go out and do it. No, this is the jewelry day.
These two girls are flying.
Yeah, they look good.
Pinkerton's at this. Salas in third race today.
Yes, yes. She's tough, though, huh?
Yeah. She won the 4x8 also.
Nope, she was in the
Okay.
4x8. I'll bet you.
401.
Jeez, 401, 42.
Pinkerton.
Yep. Yep. So Londonderry's going to get third out of that race. So Pinkerton won that 401.1, and Bedford 402.84, Girton 410,
Londonderry from
Salem 412, Merrimack
20. Fourth will be Bishop Girton 410.59. Fifth will be Salem.
Nashua South 421.65, and Merrimack's 423. So they forced them to run some pretty fast times.
Oh, definitely.
Next up is the boys.
You know, last year's champion was 4 minutes.
There are 3 heats.
So now we get 3 heats in the 4x400 for the boys. First heat's going to be Elverum, Bishop Girton, Spalding, Memorial. Times ranging from 342.14 to 343.94. So again, anybody's game here. All depends on handoffs and who wants it the most. You know, you got to remember some of these times. When they were fresh and everything else, everybody else has got races in them.
Of course.
All sorts of things play into this.
You never know who's in these races. Sometimes coaches, have a kid who probably didn't place very, very well on a certain event, but he's a very, very good relay runner.
Yeah.
He does better in relays than he does on a individual event. All kinds of things weigh in the coach's mind when they go into these events.
Yeah, I know. Like in the 4x800, a lot of teams didn't put their best guys.
Yes,
You
of
know.
course.
And then next week it'll be a whole different ball game.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. You got it. You're going for a team championship.
My team a couple of years ago was the last seed in the Meet of Champions, and they won the whole thing.
Right.
You know? So you never know.
Was that Keene that did that?
No, Alvin did it.
Oh, Alvin did it.
Yeah.
Firstly, that's
And they
Memorial.
finished 6th that year in the New England Championships.
Right.
First handoff.
We'll see if Bellamo's got anything left
55.
on this one. Huh? I bet he does, because I bet you all the adrenaline is.
Oh yeah, he's just probably about pumped up.
Yep. Yeah, he told me he was running it, so.
Oh.
Adrenaline will take you a long ways. Nothing better than getting a nice sleep after winning. The worst sleep is when you were supposed to win and you come in second.
Yeah.
I remember in some meets in college afterwards, I was so exhausted, I'd be laying in bed and my legs were
Oh, yeah.
twitching,
Yeah.
and I couldn't get it to stop, and
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep, you know. Something wrong with me.
Yeah.
Sleep in the bus ride home, you know,
Oh.
just
Memorial and Girton.
So right now we got Memorial, Curtin,
Elvin.
Elvin, and Spalding.
150.83 halfway.
Some of the places will only hear it like out straight, or if they have it going that way or that way, but theirs is really good.
race tighten up a little bit.
Yeah, look out, they're all coming together.
Still some feeling it. Both all there.
I'll tell you, Spalding is starting to come around, though.
Yes,
you know, they're
I
getting
was
the
thinking the
athletes.
same thing
and,
today. Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
They're nothing. I mean, the girls' team's strong. I mean, they were down for a lot of years.
Yes. Now they're back up.
Yep.
It's nice to see.
And they're both done. And the boys triple, you said? Yeah.
Okay.
Guy before the trials, 48 feet. So that, I think they're still
A little bit of barn burner here now.
over there, I think. High jump is done.
Here comes Bellamo right here. I'll bet you Bellamo takes this. You want to bet?
I don't know. It's the kid out front looks pretty good.
All right, is there a blue buggy out behind that building? What's behind the building?
The door is locked.
No, is there a blue buggy out there?
Yeah, he's not there.
He's not there, okay.
Yeah, maybe.
You go to the buggy and I'll call the trainer there. Okay.
Joe, how'd you end up
Would the trainer please report to his blue buggy behind the building? Would the athletic trainer report to his
Elvin's
buggy
going to second
behind
now.
Yeah, watch this.
Very technical.
Want to make a bet?
Mm.
He's running.
First heat.
I'm telling you.
Gonna be close. Oh, he's gonna get him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got him.
That's Alvern.
I think I'm
Anchored
gonna go.
by Noah Bellamo.
I think we're gonna go bet on the dogs tonight.
79.
Yeah.
Memorial 338.97.
That's pretty good.
When you just know you're faster.
Yep.
It's just one of those things.
And with the adrenaline, like you say. you
Yeah,
know.
it really is. I mean,
Yep.
he had a great night. I give him athlete of the night.
High jump.
I really do.
Yeah.
In sixth place.
Okay, Heat 2, we got Londonderry, Nashua South, Dover, Keene, Exeter, and Timberlane.
4 feet 10 inches from Bedford, Cody. In fourth place from South at 5 feet, Kelleher. In third place, also from Bedford, 5 feet 2 inches, McCool. In second place from Pinkerton, 5 feet 2 inches, Lesbert. And the winner with a jump of 5 feet 5 inches from Nashua South, sophomore Sydney Lewis.
Sydney Lewis won the high jump, and her brother won the high jump when he was in high school.
I know, isn't that great?
Yeah. 3-time All-American at University of Lowell too.
Wow.
Yeah. Every year he was going to run on that team, you know, the 4x4, and every year he made it.
So we get times ranging from 3:33 to 3:41 in here.
The second heat of the boys.
So we'll see if this the boys heat puts the pressure on the
After 17 events, girls score after 17
on the top
events.
heat.
Bedford 107, Pinkerton 91,
So it looks like Bedford is on their way to
Yes.
winning another state title. That'll be 5 in a row for them.
And Girton, 39.
Juggernaut. Yeah, Bedford's done good in most of the sports.
Most sports, yeah.
I mean, their baseball team last year, that was unbelievable. You know, you go to the state championship and you win like 22-1. Are you kidding me? You're that much better?
Well, let's get Derry at the end. I mean, the kid from Keene at the end. Keene at the end. God, he was flying.
Keene has stacked them in there pretty
Yeah.
good. They've had a good night. I'm telling you, next year, Keene is Keene, Concord, Nashua North, and Pinkerton. It's gonna be fun to watch
Oh yeah,
across country.
Winnicott too.
Oh yeah, Winnicott, right?
I do, Chuck. Okay, so, yeah.
With Cross, you never know.
Oh, you don't know.
No.
I remember my junior year, Winnicott was absolutely stacked.
Yep.
And it didn't.
Yeah.
You know, they put like 4 guys in the top. I tell the story. They put 4 guys in the top 4 at Manchester Invitational, and then they didn't win it. And I was just like,
With
"Are
the
you kidding me?"
Pinkerton
So it's not how you start,
four
it's
by
how you
400
finish.
meter relay
But here's some
game.
Allard's running this. So
Yes.
Allard skipped out of the 800.
Girls 4 by 400 meter relay.
Perfect night though to run, huh?
Yeah, it's looking. He's moving right along.
Yeah. I don't know where he's going next year. But he's been good. A freshman right up through. He's been a solid runner. Nice kid to talk to. He was the cross country Division I state champion this year.
Yep.
Nashua South boy who was in the 3,200 meters. I have your watch that you took off before you started. Nashua
Well, look at him
South
go.
boys.
Nice race up front.
3,200
Yep.
meters. Coming into the anchor, second heat.
Is that kid still out in the second lane? Are
Yep.
you kidding me? Get me in the first lane.
Well, it's a nice race up front there.
Who's with Keene right now? Is it Londonderry or is it Exeter?
It's blue uniform. It looks like
Exeter?
Exeter, yeah. Oh, the Exeter kid's on the fade now a little bit. But
Is that Winslow? No. Yep, it is Winslow. But he had a good night, coming in
Yes,
second
he did.
place in the mile.
yes.
A sophomore gets second in the
Outstanding.
mile, a sophomore second in the 2 miles. So,
And he started to come back again right
Yeah.
at the end there.
yep.
Now this nice race coming up.
That's Keene, 3:30:47.
So Keene took that one at 3:30.47. Exeter 3:31.60. Timberlane 3:39.95.
It's good times.
Londonderry 3:41.
Londonderry 3:41.12 and Dover 3:41.71.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to put some heat on those other teams.
Yep. What's the state record in the 4x4?
3:23
223.
from Pinkerton.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Woodman's going to put him down in a low time.
Yeah.
That kid's got some wheels. Reminds me of Scott Fargus of Christmas. What's that one? Christmas Story.
Oh yeah.
Remember? I think Pinkerton's gonna.
Yeah.
Pinkerton and Bedford are the favorites on this one.
Yes.
3:27, 3:28, and then they're about 4 seconds faster than anybody else. So
yeah.
it should be. But you never know.
You do a field event, you do it, you take off. If you're doing the running event, you don't even show up for those 2 hours. Yeah.
And this is the final race. Again, we're New Hampshire Track and Field. Powered to you by Runners Alley. We'll be doing Division II and Division III championships tomorrow.
Since he's not coming for
meet the champions next Saturday
I
here.
think that's a good idea. How's that? Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, we'll have the media champions here next week. Hopefully it stays cool like it did.
Yes.
We don't need any 95-degree days.
No.
What's your favorite thing to run in?
What do you mean?
When you ran? What was your, like, did you like it rainy, snowy?
Oh, rainy and cool.
Yeah. I like the crappiest weather ever to slow everybody else
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
So, come down to a kick.
Right now, it's a perfect time for
52
distance running.
seconds
But
at the handoff.
Brenton,
So we got Bedford out in front,
Right.
Pinkerton in second. So I tell you right now, Bedford better get a
Bedford is
really
done
good
it.
lead.
Bedford and Pinkerton.
they get a good lead right now, that's for sure.
They'll push that Woodman kid to. He'll have to go to New Heights to do this. I want to see him get a Division I record. 325. That's probably
Yeah, that's pretty.
within reach.
Yeah.
You got Rumjick coming up next. So I'll tell you what, they're gonna.
Bedford and Pinkerton.
We'll know a little bit more right now.
Pinkerton's moving up
All by Winnicott.
when it kind of looks good.
Merrimack.
This is what you want right here.
Oh, get the baton at the same time.
This is the
Yeah.
guy that won the 400 last year. Won the 400.
Oh, he did?
His teammate won it this year, and he went to the 200. So I think.
So what we got is we got Bedford, and we got Pinkerton first and second, and then we got a group of four
Yep.
following in behind. But,
Nice battle between.
Third runner for
Third and fourth.
Pinkerton is
Look at
Runwick,
it.
who won the
Indian
200
files
earlier
for-
today.
for third place.
Pinkerton's.
So Pinkerton finishes off with the 200 champion and the 400 champion. Back to back.
Hand off to his teammate.
Rumjick better get going
Runwick,
though.
who happened to
Come
run
on. The
on
old,
the
looks like the old
400.
piano just got dropped.
Yep. And the bear was playing it.
Oh, we're going to see. I think they're going to do it.
Yeah.
This kid, if he's going to do it. They're right on.
About a 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could see a new state record right here. Well, division record. Possibly a state record. Kid ran a 48 earlier in the day, so, and he's moving while he gets the baton, so we'll see.
48. That's incredibly fast for New Hampshire.
Hopefully the Bedford kid
Kid's
can come up.
moving.
But this is when this kid turns on his gears right here. Now you watch how he changes. Now watch. Boom, he's up.
Yep. He's standing straight up and he's
Yep.
going. Yep.
Perfect. This Bedford kid's no joke.
No.
Look at that, huh?
322, 23.
Pinkerton, 3:23:92, which
Just-
is a new
just-
Division One
New
record.
division
one.
record.
It misses the state record by about 0.5 of a second.
Unreal.
So he got a 323.92 from Pinkerton, new divisional record. Bedford 325.55. They break the record also for Division Ones. Concord 331.59. Winnicott 332. And Nashua North 335.
Okay. Let's look at the
90.
results for
However,
the
Keene
total.
from the other heat ran 3:30:47.
Yep.
So
So
that's
that
going to
w-
put them in third place. Merrimack will be fourth.
As far as quality of race, that might have been the best race of the night.
Yeah, it was a real nice one.
As far as like teams,
And sixth is
exceeding,
Winnicott at 3:32:34.
you know, where they probably were going to be.
Who was second in that other heat after? Remember who second was after Keene in the other heat? Whoever they were.
It would have been Exeter.
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 Larry, Exeter. Actually, from the other heat, Exeter is going to end up being sixth place in that relay.
That's consensus up here. I'm not
Yeah.
really sure.
We have team scores. Team scores.
Your coach is gonna get it back.
Okay, thank you.
You got it.
Coaches, before you leave, one coach from each school put them up to the press box and get all
So
the
as far as
awards. The awards are
team
all in the
scores,
packet for you.
we'll try to get those up for you. But
Also, we're getting
I can tell you right now,
ready to
Pinkerton won it on the boys' side.
Oh, yeah.
We ought to thank
Over
Merrimack High
Nashua
School
North, I
and
believe,
their new
and then
practice facility,
Bedford
which they
over
just did
Pinkerton on
Yes,
the girls'
girls'
side.
side.
last year for hosting this meet.
Just let you know, Bedford, 5 championships in a row.
Yeah,
That's pretty impressive.
incredible.
You know, coming from Division 2 and now dominating Division 1. You know, and Pinkerton's back on par after last year's
Yes.
down year. So, and they've got a lot of guys that are young too. So,
Yes.
but overall, good quality meet, good night. We only had rain once. You know, a lot better night than it was last night.
Oh, yeah, much better.
You know, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be at Division.
I'll be,
I'll be at Division 2 up in Kennett, and
I'll be at
Division
Division
3.
yeah, that's at Winnisquam High
It's
School.
Winnisquam.
Of the boys triple jump.
So there'll be
In sixth
some
place from
good
Manchester
competition,
Memorial,
and then we'll be back here.
Week from
and
Saturday.
three-quarter
Yep, week from
inches
Saturday,
Saturday afternoon.
like 2:30, and we'll have the
in fifth
Meet of
place
Champions.
from Pinkerton,
There's no
and
scores at that, so it's all
43
individual.
3/4
So we'll see the best, and the top 6 will
In
will
fourth
go
place
to
from
New England's.
Pinkerton,
Yep.
41 7 1/4 Harold. In third place from Exeter, 43
All right, so
8
I'm Jim McKenzie,
I'm Matt Demers.
and we're signing off
In second
Okay, thank you very
place
much.
from the
Nashua,
2017 Track and Field
46
Championships.
feet, 10 3/4